Everybody, Spidey
Hello.
hits here with my friends. We got Sketchcardhive on the Sketchcardhive cam, and we got Manu, the one and only 9.9 Newsstand. How's it going, guys?
Hello, everybody.
Sorry for
Doing
the
great.
slight delay. Internet signal was a little Spidey there for a moment, but
This guy.
yeah, I
Right.
wasn't going to say any names, but you are worth the wait, my friend. That's what I need you to know. Well, welcome everybody to the Marvel Show. This is our Tuesday night regular get together. And me and Manu were talking. We were like, you know what this is? This is the Marvel Collective.
Yeah.
Not just us three here on the screen. We're talking about you guys as well. Together, we form like a brain trust, right? Where we're smarter together. Not one person
Absolutely.
has all the answers. It's like we make one super brain.
What does
Yeah.
red really mean in a traffic stop
Yeah.
anyway? Right? I don't know
Yeah.
what that means alone, but if I'm in the car with Justin, I go faster. So it just
We go
makes sense.
faster.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's
And that's how that 2.5 hours happens and feels like 15 minutes because we are all having that's not even enough time for the conversations we would have together. That's
It
why it
really-
happens that way.
It really isn't. And I know we do this once a week, which is pretty regular, but there's still so much to cover week after week after week.
It's
But it's
fun.
fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Well, we got some people joining in the chats. TC Breaks, what's up? Just got my first e-pack transfer in the mail today. Biggest
Oh,
card
cool.
was a 2020 Marvel Annual Thor hologram numbered to 21. That's a sweet card. And it's in that Thor, as I believe he was the Herald of Galactus at the time. It's in that image of Thor.
I
was
don't know
pretty
if I've
sweet.
seen it.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I have
Looks
to check
good.
that out.
Oh, Harris, what's up? How's it going? Hey, Dan. I
What's
love how
going
he
on,
says,
Dan? What's
"Hiya,
up,
guys."
O'Hara? Hiya.
You got a hiya.
Hiya.
Which one of you is Marvel's version of the Borg Queen? Well, this is where I need the Marvel Collective because I really don't know what the Borg Queen is, but I like how Sketch is owning it.
Yeah, let's
That's
go.
it.
Can somebody fill me in? Okay, if you're the Borg Queen, who's the Borg Queen? Wait, Borg Queen has got to be something from it's from Star. It's from
See, I was gonna say that, and I was like, my boy over here knows what's up. Borg is
Got to be something.
Star Trek. Star Trek.
Right?
Oh, it's Star Trek. Come on.
Yeah.
Did you guys notice? Did you guys notice how I said Star and then did not say the Trek or the War? Because I didn't
You
know
were
which
like,
one
I'm
it
not
was.
sure.
Hey,
I do
look,
that
you're on the
all
right
the
show,
time.
my
I'm
friend.
like, I'm gonna be totally wrong. Yeah, I do
What's
that
up,
so much.
Destructive Collector? How's
Destructive
it going?
Marvel guy, what's going on?
I want to say Destructive Collector probably takes better care of his cards than anybody else.
Really?
I think the name's misleading.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yep.
I
agree.
Yeah, black outfit, pure white flowing hair. Yeah, that's it.
That's a cool
Okay.
card.
I think the idea is like the hair is pure lightning almost.
That's cool. I'm gonna go to eBay to see if I can see it.
Marvel
I love
guy,
seeing
what's
that.
up? Still editing Dallas card show video. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the Dallas card show that happened this weekend. Lots of fun.
Yeah.
That clip was really cool. That he showed.
If you
us in
can hear
chat.
this, you are the resistance.
That was good. That's actually really good.
Yeah. Do you remember what that was from?
Don't ask me.
Resistance. It's not Star Trek. What is that from?
Come on, dude.
I'm going to tell you where that's from in a second. That's from Pulp Fiction.
No, not Pulp Fiction. It's
right
from
when he's in the gimp
Terminator.
outfit. Yeah, that's right.
It's Christian Bale,
that's
Terminator.
Right.
And he's
That's
going over
right.
the radio. He's like, if you can hear this, you are the resistance.
So hold on a
Forgot
second.
about
Christian
that.
Bale was the Terminator?
He was in Terminator.
Yeah, he was Sean Connor.
It's the best Terminator movie in my opinion.
Don't
We are
say
talking
that.
about-
That's not true. Why would you say that? Oh my god.
Is there a recent
Yes.
Terminator movie? There's like a Terminator movie from this decade?
I mean, it's probably 10 years old.
Yeah, decade.
Oh, I
Yeah.
haven't seen that. Terminator, I know, is 30 years old. Those are the Terminators I know.
Yeah.
As everyone should. Judgment
I
Day,
get
the
it.
original Terminator. I don't know.
I still
Yeah.
enjoyed Christian Bale's Terminator the most.
I mean, he did great, right?
Who's
Who
That's
am I to
Cat?
argue?
I've never seen That's Cat in here.
Okay,
Hello,
so
That's Cat.
let me
I
tell
like
you
that
that.
name.
That's
Hot
Cat.
Miss.
is Brett Carden. He lives right up the road from me. He's my dear friend. He's one of the guys we took to Disney World for the Star Wars cruise.
Very
Oh,
cool.
very
And
cool.
Dan says that is very cool. Dan says he bought his first 9.9. Dan, I can't wait for you to show that on Instagram. Congratulations.
Okay, Dan. Dan, I've got to ask you, did this man influence you? Did Manu influence you to hunt
It's
for a
Manu the guy.
9.9?
No.
That's what I need to know.
He was probably on the hunt already.
Hold on, Sketch. Show
Who's
us your
got a
shirt.
DuckTales shirt on? I want to see. What?
DuckTales.
Oh,
Woo.
I like that. I like that. And the
What is
oh, I
that?
just
What
saw
up, man?
that's cool.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love me some DuckTales growing up.
Dude,
DuckTales is
DuckTales
great,
awesome.
man.
Scrooge McDuck.
Awesome.
Scrooge
I
McDuck.
really actually
Yeah.
I want a Scrooge McDuck action figure for my work desk.
There's a really good pop, a Funko Pop of
Not a
him,
pop,
and
an
he's
action figure. No.
You can make that
Action
happen.
figure.
I know you can find that.
There's probably an action figure. There's a Dark Queen Duck action figure.
Right. And I'm sure there is one. The only pop that works for me is the Mando oversized pop because that big
That is
shiny
a great
chrome
one.
head.
Yeah. Well, the DuckTales one is really funny because he's coming out of the gold pile of coins in the
Really?
swim outfit. Yeah, it's really great. I
How do you
think
swim through money? Like, that's physically just not
it doesn't matter. They made it real. Okay.
It did make-
It made it real. Yeah, it happened.
And he
It
could
made
tell
it
when it
real.
was 10 cents off. Like if he was missing a 10 cents, he could tell.
You see, Dan said he's already had a few 9.9s. This is his third. I'm playing catch up with our friend Dan.
Oh
That's
man.
crazy.
We've got a question here. Guys,
Ooh.
thoughts on the new Thor trailer? Manu hasn't seen it.
No.
I have seen it, but it was like I was in the middle of stuff watching it on my phone, kind of. Had not studied the trailer. I will say that it was
Shame.
more than I wanted to see. I will say that.
Oh,
I mean, I wanted to wait for the movie. I mean, to see
Oh,
some of the
man.
stuff I saw. The best part was you flick too much.
That was pretty funny. That was
That
good.
was hilarious.
I liked it. Jane Foster looks great. I thought the trailer was kind of disappointing because it didn't really do anything differently from the first trailer, which is kind of good because I guess they're withholding, which is nice. But you know, Christian Bale's Gorr the God Butcher looks
Mhm.
awesome, and I know he's going to kill that role. But it felt really good to see more of Jane Foster and like Natalie Portman portraying Thor. Like I thought that was pretty great to see more of her.
She is a fantastic version of Jane Foster. I have
Yeah, I'm
seen
so
some really
excited.
good Gorr the God Butcher memes already. And there's
yeah,
Yeah,
I've
one
seen a few of those.
where he's kind of making that. I can't do the face, so forgive me. But he's showing his business card from American Psycho. And it was really on point. It was
Poor
good.
guy. Oh man.
I'm excited. July 6th, I think it's coming out. July 8th, something like that.
That's so soon.
It is soon, but we got to get it. We got to digest the Obi-Wan series first. So I'm not trying to get ahead of myself.
I'm excited about that.
Dan, I'm sorry. That was foolish of me to say that it was your third 9.9 because your first comment says you just made your first 9.9 enter your collection. And so I get it. Those other slabs were 9.8s. I get it. You're getting heavy in the slab game. Now I see where we're going with this.
Yeah, we got it.
And Roll With Them is talking about the Nar Venom sketch. But for
Yeah.
some reason, I thought that's something that was from like a previous Dallas card show. That was from this Dallas card show?
That was this one. Yeah.
Okay, well, I do want to talk about that. He wanted what, $4,000 for it after saying something about 8,000 to 10,000 on eBay. I love what you said. You were like, but what do you want for it? Okay, that's fine. But what are you asking?
All right. So can I tell you guys, you all,
That's
all.
fine.
tell
Yeah,
y'all.
y'all.
how things really happened? Okay.
Okay.
So it was the second table I walk up to, and if you saw in the video, he had it tucked in the corner. And
Yeah.
did you see how scattered all the cards were?
Indeed.
And for context, for those who haven't seen the video, Nar is one of, if not the most expensive sketch card artist for Marvel cards as it relates specifically to the pack pooled license issue cards. Norn, am I right?
So difficult. Like Joe, I wonder. I think if you had a pack pulled Joe Jusko card over a Nar,
Whoa.
the Joe and they exist. Those Joe
Mhm.
Jusko cards, depending on character, would be more expensive. Even though Nar is probably more of a like sketch card fan type of thing. It's so many.
It's-
Yes, it's right.
He's up
It's
there.
weird.
If there's a
It's
Trinity,
there. He's one of the three. It's
yeah,
big deal.
he ends up on most people's top 3.
Yeah.
And he's not doing pack pool cards anymore. Okay.
No, for a while.
So when I see it and it's graded, I'm thinking it's a pack pool card. That is my first reaction. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, that's
And
right.
it's a stunner of a card. And I don't have a picture where I can show you. Well, I might can give you guys a glimpse of it. And the guy admits immediately as we get to talking that he had brain cancer and he's recovered from it, but he's kind of scattered. Let me make my screen big for everybody.
That part was not in the video, right?
Yeah, I
I
wasn't
don't
going to
rem-
put that in the video.
You're right.
There's
I
one.
just I didn't recall. Yeah, that's
I
the
don't-
card. Yep.
Don't know how well you guys can see that, but he's holding Spider-Man's mask. It's the details is insane, and
Yeah, it's sick. Yep.
you know, I'm thinking, you know, I might have a chance to own a Nar sketch, which I would like, and it probably takes 45 minutes to get his attention.
Mm.
Okay. It's like it was, I mean, his words were just coming out so fast. He was scattered. This other person was trying to negotiate, so forth and so on. And when I finally get the card in my hand, he takes it from me and hands it to another person to talk about it. And I'm like, what's going on here? Like, I've been here for 45 minutes. And
Oh man.
so eventually, as you saw in the video, he tells me he thinks it's worth 8,000. He's broke, like dead broke, to use this term, and that he's willing to make a deal. He's at about $4,000. And at that point, I knew we were not going to get there. And then I was like, you know, maybe I can sell some stuff, come back, he'll take less. But I talked to Norn, and it turns out it's not pack pooled. It was a what they call a PCS or P.
Yeah, personal sketch card, PSC.
And there's kind of
He commissioned it, meaning?
Well, there's 3 types.
So basically, yeah.
Go ahead. I want Norn to do this. He's Mr.
No. Justin, go. You got this.
Watch this, everybody. Now he has to talk.
Damn it. Okay. So there are pack pulled sketch cards.
Quick.
Pack pulled sketch cards. There's aftermarket sketch cards, which are sketch cards that are done aftermarket, not an AP that the artist got. An AP is an artist proof card, which is similar to an artist return card. And that's something they get from UD, and then people can buy it, and that's something they got officially. And then there's PSC, which is personal sketch card, which is something you can do at like conventions, or the artist might have their own card stock, or a group, or a small comic book store, etc., etc., etc. Done.
Done. Okay. So if you're ranking them, let me get everybody back to normal. Great job, Norn. So if you're ranking them, pack pooled, commissioned on licensed stock, and then PCS, personal sketch card, which is not on licensed stock. And it was in the 3rd column, like of the lower of the tiers. Okay. And so anyways, I gave up and even tried to come back around a second time, but just could not get connected to the guy. But it's still amazing art for what it is. Probably the better art was the Katie Cook original art that was in the video.
Katie
it was
Cook
Star
is
Wars
so
art.
Great. She's a rock star. Her pack pulled sketches are so fun. They're all comedic or like really interesting. I love her stuff so much. Super underrated.
And to
go ahead, keep going.
To the gentleman that was selling that Nar card that had all the sketch cards, you know, I wish him the best. I hope he did well that show. I hope he was able to, you know, get some money. I remember that part where he said, I'm dead broke. Like those were his exact words. And I was like, I hope he gets some good. I mean, he had a lot of cards. There was a lot of things he could turn into money. So hopefully it happened. And as you were walking away, apparently there was somebody else negotiating. Did that happen? Do you know?
So I don't think they got it. I think the guy actually made him a $3,000 offer.
He didn't take.
And I don't know that I don't believe it was accepted because the card popped up in somebody else's hands, I think later that night, or he bought it and then they used it to trade. Not sure what happened.
Wow. Interesting. Okay. There was some activity though.
Wow.
So
Well, I'm
C-Star
glad-
has. Oh,
that's
go ahead,
crazy.
Sketch.
No, I'm just saying, I'm glad he, like Manu was saying, I'm glad he has that money, and hopefully that helps him.
He
Yeah,
apparently has a
yeah.
Wolverine card that's even better. He showed me a picture of it. So
Oh, that's
TBC
cool.
said Scandell got it. You would know, Justin. You would know if Scandell had the Nar Venom.
and I'm telling you, I saw a picture that Scandell showed. I just don't know the story. Marvel guy's in here. He
Oh.
may actually know the full story.
Cool.
He
very
was there.
cool.
So C-Star says, "Hey guys, first time chiming in. I have a question for you. I have 2-card sketch card from 2014 Rittenhouse 75th anniversary. Can they be graded?"
Yes.
The answer is yes. The way I understand it with Beckett, BGS, they will grade virtually anything that has a copyright information on it that they can identify.
Apparently, they grade personal sketch cards too, because that was in a BGS slab, that Venom, which
It
At a
was
was
the
9.5,
9.5, yeah.
but in fairness, that guy worked for Beckett.
He did?
Yeah,
Oh man.
previously,
The plot
before the
thickens.
injury.
Wow.
Yeah, the plot does thicken, doesn't it? Manu equals influencer.
equals influencer.
I love you guys, man. I don't know what to say around here.
Dan Rolfe, just a little. Oh, you did influence them. See, already had the Silk and Gwen, so this
There
will
you
be his
go.
third.
That's
Slippery
awesome.
slope.
Slippery
It
slope.
is. It is. The next
Sir,
9.9
you're
is
down
going
the
to be a
hill. This
Newsstand.
is not just a slippery slope. Let's
Rescue
see
Ranger
here.
movie was actually really fun.
Did anyone? Yeah. So roll with them. We answered that question, I think. Other 9/8s. Peter Griffin knows how you swim through money. Okay, that's good. Let's see here. He's going to kill it. I think he's talking. Okay, so I think he's talking about Gorr. I do want to talk about
Yeah.
this for a second. So we've seen 2 trailers, and both trailers have been basically funny, right? Being comedic. And we know that the director is a comedic, genius, so to speak. Now, with that being the case, I don't see Gorr the God Butcher being in a comedic role. If you know the character, if you see who's portraying him. So I feel like we're going to get this stark contrast between comedic to straight up killer. And that might actually set the drama, like heighten it for the movie.
Man, he looks really good as Gorr. Wow.
Yeah, so
He does look really
Gorr
good.
has no nose in the comic book,
Oh, that's
or less of a nose. I don't know how to describe it. And
Probably the cavity, like
it's
where the
more
bone is. I don't
more
remember.
an amphibian looking.
Oh, that's right. Because
Yeah.
he has that like slate. That's
Voldemort look.
that
There you
looks
go.
really cool. I wish they would have done that for real. That looks awesome. The comic book look with his like
Well,
snout just pushed in.
yeah. That's
They chose-
Sad Ribic, who did that artwork for that
Oh,
that Thor
man.
series. He's so good.
So they kept his human nose and did not give him the tentacles. So it's
I saw that. I was
different.
hoping for the tentacles and the weird alien thing, but
Okay, so this means I saw it and I was like, this looks cool, but that's because I don't know what I'm talking about. This means people are going to be disappointed. Everything you're saying means people are going to be disappointed.
well, there's more of you than there are of us. So
yeah,
we're
I don't
outnumbered.
think I don't think anyone's expecting to know Gore really, other than the few images that are out there and the mini. I think it's a mini series, right? It's not a full-fledged Thor series. It's like a 4-issue or 8-issue limited series.
It is a
Right?
limited series, and I don't know that. I don't think Gorr comes back. Like I don't.
Yeah, I
know.
don't think so.
haven't
So
seen-
I don't
haven't
think
seen part 2 of
Yeah.
the comic book series.
I
If
like
it's out there, I
Gore's
don't know
like
about
motives, which is really good and kind of plays into Eternals a little bit. Like the idea of kind of looking at these gods who are, taking human life.
Who
and
did
this
not
kind of-
answer his prayers
yeah.
when he
I mean,
felt
it's-
like he needed them most. So,
I think it's going to be good tension. It'll be a good tension. Hopefully, it's a good movie, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
yeah, Obi-Wan 5/27. Let's go. So it's going to be a Friday morning release, not Wednesday. I've got to adjust.
I was waiting for it today. I was like, we'll stay up all night. And now I'm so sad because I was really waiting.
Well, the way we go, we would just stay on. and
Yeah,
watch
we'd
it
just be
together.
like, all right,
Yeah.
let's watch it.
Okay, so Spidey fan is here, and Q, as I'm going to call him. Great to see you, man. And I think he's saying miss seeing Fausto. Who's Fausto? I I have no idea what he's talking about, but
This guy. This guy right
I
here.
know that now. 2 weeks ago, I would not have known that, but I know
Right.
who that is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got to show you guys. Spidey fan gave me this,
Oh,
and
wow.
again, I'm
Very
gonna make the
cool.
screen bigger because it's just too cool. Spidey fan, I'll move this so everybody can see it. So this is a Black Panther comic, but it's part of the. Do you got to get the screen right? The X
That's
Gwen. Can y'all see that
beautiful.
right here by my finger?
X-Gwyn.
Oh, it
X
says
Gwen
X Gwen. Oh,
variant.
snap.
So it's Spider Gwen or Gwen Stacy as various X-Men characters, and this is her as Dark Phoenix. Well, if you've been around, you know that I love Spider Gwen, and you know I love Dark Phoenix, and I get the best of both worlds here. And it's incredible art on top of that.
That's a stunner. Who did the cover work? It's
I have
beautiful.
no idea. That's a great question, but it doesn't say it on the cover because it's a variant kind of
If you
clean
go to
virtual back cover.
marvel.com, they'll show you the variants and all that stuff. So sometimes they're
Yeah.
pretty good about that.
I'll well, actually there's some
I never
initials down
know.
here. Yeah, but I don't know who it is. But anyways, thank you,
Beautiful
Spidey fan.
cover.
Means a lot. Really appreciate you.
That is
Very
beautiful.
cool,
That
man.
is a very nice
That's
thing
awesome.
to do.
Very cool.
Okay. So, Justin, can I talk with you more about him? He's a really nice guy. Oh, I guess he's talking about Fausto. Yep. So, Manu, did you have questions about the Dallas Card Show outside of the NAR card?
Yes, I did. But you know what I ended up doing is I was looking desperately on YouTube for as much Dallas content with you and our friends that I could find, and I made it through all of it that I saw available. And then I went kind of down the rabbit hole of Dallas card shows, and I got into an older show and maybe even into an Atlanta show. And there were a bunch of interesting things that I had questions about, but now I don't remember. Which show did you buy the Spawn card with the silver border and the Kodak back
What was
for
this
$40?
Dallas show? Yeah,
What is that, a sticker or a card?
So yeah, they're cool. They're called vending machine cards. So remember Pizza Hut back in the day?
Yeah.
Remember those little machines they used to have by the door where you can like put your 4 quarters in and then push the thing in and pull it out? Ah, you know what it's up, man. What am I telling you for? You
So
got the
that's
rare
what
Spider-Man one.
that's why I'm asking, are
Good. You got
those
all the good
stickers or
shit.
cards? You
Yeah,
know, I love these
Yes.
ones.
they're great, man.
Let me
They're awesome.
let me break my favorite one out really quickly because it's look at this thing.
Okay, that's
Dope.
sick.
What
That's
year is
sick.
that? 95, 93?
This is from 95.
95.
See, these ones, this series has some interesting thing that goes on with it. Like obviously we see like the sort of foil holographic background, but there were variants of them that had these polka dots. And it's just strange. It's just weird. I love these things the same way I love cards, but I've never attempted to grade any. And that's why I got curious about that Spawn one. Was that a
Well,
sticker or was it a
yeah.
card?
So it's a sticker, but I see it as a card for what it's worth.
Okay.
So
Okay. No,
cool.
that's great clarity for me. Great clarity. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't just a card. I was like, there's a whole world of things that I know nothing about then. So it is the sticker thing. That's
Well,
why it says
but
Kodak, but
I'm gonna tell you the problem with this one though. Okay. See how it says
yeah,
Kodak in the
yeah.
back? That's cool.
Sure, yeah. Yeah.
Just so everyone in the Marvel Collective, the chat knows, these are so easily counterfeited. You have to be really careful. And this one cannot be graded. It does not
Okay.
have a copyright on it anywhere.
Oh.
And so Beckett won't, as far as I understand, they won't recognize it because there's no way to recognize it because it doesn't have, TMR or anything like that, like you saw at the bottom of the one you showed. Now,
Right.
just
Oh,
because
yes.
it has,
Yeah.
by the way, just because it has that on it, the copyright on it, doesn't mean it's not a fake.
There's a
Right.
guy on eBay who's selling vending machine stickers, in quotes, of the 1990 Marvel Universe. They didn't make any of those, so that is counterfeit.
Wow.
So you got
There's
to be
another
careful.
person. I think I've seen one of my favorite Venom images. I think it's from 93, 93 masterpieces where it's like a reddish background. He's like reaching out.
Oh, is that 93? What year is that?
93, 94 maybe? Is it 92? I don't know. It's the set that has the Juice Go Spider-Man. So it's the one that has the rounded edges on the cards from factory.
Yes. Yeah,
92.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Are those counterfeited? Because there was a sticker of those that I saw, and I don't think I bought it, but I really wanted to. But whatever, I probably would have stuck it on something. So who cares? I would have
No,
just
it
enjoyed
doesn't
it.
matter. Honestly, it just depends because some of them. The only reason I mentioned the counterfeit ones, like Justin did, is just because there are some that do sell pretty high. Like I had to pay almost $100 for my Silver Surfer one because it was like the rarest of the bunch, and I never see it. It's kind of like your Spider-Man that you have that's cut. It's like a die cut sticker. It
Whoa,
has
I don't
webbing on
have the
it.
surfer one. Wow. Okay, yeah.
No, I don't. I
Because
don't.
Norm bought them all.
I only have one.
That's
I only
cool.
have one. I only have one. But
No,
no,
but this
that
one
one's
is
super
amazing.
hard.
Oh,
That's the
dude,
one.
that is
Yeah, that's a great one.
And
So
this one does say Kodak on the back, but I don't see any copyright stuff. But
you want to see something really cool? So there's actually something on eBay, and basically the Grateful Dead, the band, they went ahead and had backstage passes.
Mhm.
And what's really cool is that they had a license with Marvel, I think. And what they did was they made backstage passes, but with Marvel characters on them.
whoa.
So I'll share my screen now,
Please do.
so you guys can see. These are
You just
really
hit buy
cool.
now on the Spidey real quick before everybody else goes to eBay. Just kidding.
Well, it's actually really cool because the estate owns them now, so they're pretty difficult to find. And they have variations. So here's the Surfer one.
Very cool.
That is awesome.
And they used to have
What did you type in? Just Grateful Dead Marvel?
Grateful Dead backstage passes.
Do you own these, Norn?
I have the two Surfers.
Okay, cool.
And the variant is like where they played. So one's in Colorado and one was something else.
Is there
I'm
Spidey?
sure so they have an uncut sheet too, which is pretty cool to see.
Justin, let's get two of them.
Yes. There's a Spidey at the bottom and he's crouched. I love it.
Yeah, so there's the Thor, there's the Surfer, there's X-Man, old school, Doctor Strange.
So
Oh,
Black
that's
Bolt.
sick.
there it
Oh,
is.
dude, I
Yeah.
need that.
That's
Stop
that's like
playing.
the animated Spider-Man.
Yeah.
There's Cap. You know, you saw the Iron Man too, which is really cool. So you know, it's really awesome too. On top of that, not only are they stickers, but they're cloth. They're not paper. Here's Ghost Rider.
Okay. I don't understand the cloth thing, but
It's cool. They feel like
dig it.
fabric. They feel like fabric.
So if you pick the card up, is it flimsy?
It's very fragile. Very,
So
very fragile.
how does it grade?
I've never graded one. We'll see soon enough, hopefully.
Now we got to do it as an experiment.
How much should I pay for one, Norn?
It depends which one you want.
I
Like,
want the
I'll find you
Spider-Man
something.
one. I see. I'm looking at
You want the
$50
Spider-Man?
buy
Let's
it
look.
now. Yeah, I see 3 of them here.
Mm.
So there's the 169, 50 buy it
I'll
now.
take the one for $38.98.
There's
$39.98.
98 here.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Manu, put both of them in your cart and we'll split it even total price.
Yeah.
Wait,
just buy
are you
both.
but there's
I'm being
3.
serious. We don't need
there's
three.
Yeah, but this
we
is
need
169.
two. Put
All right,
the
I'll
two
buy both
cheaper
of them.
ones in your cart and I'll split.
All right.
We'll split it
You got it.
evenly. I'll PayPal you.
I'm into it. We're gonna get this done.
Yeah.
Oh, because so it doesn't really matter which one either of you two get.
there is a
one
variant.
is the variant is the 50, which is the more rare, and the other one is 40.
You have that one, Manu.
Oh, I wasn't listening. Sorry.
I won't say a word.
I was buying stuff.
Just pick
No,
the one
tell
you
me.
like.
I was buying stuff. I love it.
All right. That is really cool, Sketch. Thank you.
Not cool. Sorry, guys. There you go.
No,
No,
thank you
that-
very much. That's dope.
That was wonderful.
They're really fun. There's a Doctor Doom in there. I wonder if Jesus has one. I have to ask him.
Yeah,
I'm sure he does. I'm sure he got that.
we saw that. Hold on.
I can't believe I'm buying these now without making offers. That is so unlike me. You guys know I'm Indian, right? If it's not a bargain, it's not a deal, and I'm just buying things.
Wait,
Oh,
you're
I'm
Indian?
Cuban.
I'm Indian. Wait, what?
I'm just kidding, dude. Did you know I'm
It's
from
the
the
same
South?
in my family too.
you know how it goes.
What's up, Viking Sword? Hey,
Hey,
Brian
what's up,
B.
buddy?
pulling heat. That's B pulling right there.
Oh, these
What's up,
are
buddy?
two different ones. Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
my bad. In my own little
Yeah,
world.
you can look at the date and the location is usually how they tell you they're different.
Yeah, see where
Yeah,
we're
I
at.
love my two surfer ones a lot. They're really great.
All right, so the Meme Factory says about to get a gold bullion Magneto back from PSA this week,
Cool.
but I'm not sure if I should try and list it or wait.
Wait.
I wouldn't sell anything right now unless. Here's my advice for selling. Does it put you in another card? Meaning you're buying and selling in the same market, so you get the same benefit. Meaning if you're selling low, you're buying low. Does that make sense? So if it moves you into another card, fine. But if you're just cashing out, poor timing.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
What up,
Something-
Hey,
Mr.
William.
Williams? What do you guys think of sending to Beckett versus PSA for Marvel? I know PSA is king in resale and popularity. Do you want me to take this, Nord?
What the heck? I'll be back, guys.
Yeah, take your
Okay,
time.
buddy.
Is he in a rabbit hole buying a bunch of stuff? Is that what he's
No,
doing?
they won't let me buy both of them.
What?
It won't let me buy both of them.
Use
I have
your
both
other
of them
eBay
in my
account.
card.
I know you got two eBay accounts.
No, I only have one. This seller is on vacation. If you wish to purchase the item, please allow additional time for the order to be shipped. That's fine, but let me pay for it.
See if there's a
All right.
check mark of something you have to do when you look at the end
All right.
cart.
I'm gonna respond to
I'll leave-
BBC Breaks. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is my opinion, which means do your own research, right? Obviously, to your point, resale is PSA's king for resale. Okay. I do think that the subgrades long term will play a role as graded population grows. Meaning, I think at some point, just like in the comic book world where you go, hey, I got a 9.8, 9.8, but one is a white pager. And then that adds a little bonus to it. So what if you have a 9.5 that has two 10s for 10 for corners, 10 for surface? People may start to value that quote transparency on the card. Will that play out? I have no idea. And the other big unknown is how will CGC factor into all of this as it relates to comic cards? And I'm using that term specifically here because we're talking about the source material being comic books for comic cards and CGC being the primary grader of comic books. And so if I'm not needing to preserve my card protected, authenticated, or slab it to be able to move it quickly soon, you might consider just waiting to see what the market's going to do if and when CGC comes into the marketplace. There's my answer. Because that's what I'm doing.
That's a good one. That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
I'm going to add one more thing to it. I'm so sorry. I do like the idea of hedging, meaning that you're picking and choosing which cards go to which.
Smart.
There are cards that I think you can get a better grade on at BGS because of the way that they grade as compared to the way PSA grades. So you might do some research on that. Meaning you might get a 9 at BGS where you might get an 8 at PSA.
I think somebody bought this while we were talking about it.
You know that's what happened.
I'm so sorry. I don't know why I said anything.
Norm, can you not say life-changing things on air for everybody to hear?
No, but
It's
whoever
been
in the
up there.
chat bought it Oh, too late. I already bought it. Brian, it's Brian. Brian, I love you. Like, Brian, you're my friend, but you're kind of
Oh,
not now, but you're still my friend. Like, I don't know who you
whoa.
are, but I love you.
Wait a
But dang
minute.
it.
Of all the people to do this, this is what I know about Brian. He bought that as trade bait. He didn't want that. Oh, okay. He's messing with us. Okay. I'm gonna say.
Oh my God, Brian! Now, whoever did buy it's not gonna say it because they already flipped the
Because we're gonna-
lid or whatever they
Okay.
Yeah,
call
we
it.
shouldn't
Okay,
publicly
okay.
shame people in the comments.
Look,
Okay.
we're going to
Sorry,
turn off
that
the
was
lights.
savvy.
We're
That
going to
was
turn
savvy.
off the
Whoever bought
lights.
it, congratulations.
We're going to turn off the lights. Go ahead and return it. Nobody will know.
No,
Okay?
Brian.
Let's just do that.
Yeah, make it right.
We'll
Make
pretend
it
it never
right.
happened. We'll pretend it never happened.
Manu, you can
They're
just
still
cut the
there.
one you got in half. Send me half.
Yeah, that's the crappy one anyway. What do we care?
Phil Noto did the cover on the Gwen Phoenix.
Oh,
That's,
okay. I'm not familiar with that name actually.
I'm not, but I do see where it says Noto on here. I thought it was like XOXO, but okay. We've already answered that question. I'm not doing a good job with the comments here.
We should start talking about things that we have listed on eBay, so those can sell as soon as we open our mouth about them.
Wait, that's pumping. Can't do that.
Here, who wants this? This is not listed, but for $3,500, which is $500 over market value, someone can snag it right now.
Hey, well,
no.
Manu, you got to tell us what we're looking at first.
Okay, so I do want to talk about this actually. I know we're amongst a lot of card folks. So this is Spawn #1 Black and White edition, and it actually came out in 1997. So it came out several years after Spawn 1, but it's super low print and it's super sought after because it's thought to be one of the only low print early Spawns, right? Because from the actual run, because Spawn 1 is not low print, and so what you have to do is chase the newsstand. But there's quite a few of those newsstands as well. And a 9.8 in the newsstand is sometimes $700, sometimes $1,600, just depends on the weather. And a 9.8 of the standard one is somewhere between $100 and $200. This one has been doing really well. Recently, it's sold. There's been a couple sales like between $2,500 and $3,000. And a signed one just sold for $3,500, kind of reaffirming that its unsigned form is $3,000. You know, you tacking on a $500 premium for Todd McFarlane, that seems to make sense. But the interesting story about this book is I purchased this book raw several months ago, and it went to Taj, Epic Comicology, friend of mine that presses and cares for my books for me, and he's amazing, and he did a great job. But then CGC decided to give us a 9.6, and I just didn't actually feel good about that. And I saw the grader's notes. The grader's notes said that there was an indent right here, in fact. And Taj and I both were aware of that indent, and we had addressed it. So what we might have had is a scenario where there was some reversion, and whoever the grader was that day was very adamant about paying very close attention to things that no one's going to see through the case, which I respect. I can appreciate that. But this is one of the cleanest copies of this book I've ever seen. It's the edges are completely black, front and back. So that spine is completely unforgiving. And I was so pleased with this copy. I knew it was a 9.8, so I couldn't just lay down. I couldn't just say, yeah, it's a 9.6, whatever. So we cracked it out. We pressed it again. Taj used like roller balls to really address this situation. And we gave it a few presses, sent it back in, and there it is, the 9.8 that it rightfully deserved. And that price difference is huge. That's $3,000 now, and it was $1,000 as a 9.6. So I'm glad I spent the additional time and effort. And now I kind of don't want to sell it, right? I have someone that wants to buy it. We've already sort of, I know he would pay for it if I said yes, but now I kind of don't want to sell it. It took so much time and it's so hard to get, and it's probably just going to keep going up in value. So, like, I don't know. But there
That's
it is,
awesome.
guys.
Well, it makes the Spawn 1 rare, right? For the
and the movies on the back. Wow.
Yeah, the movie's on the back. And the thing about it is it's completely black. It's a very, very tough 9.8, extremely tough 9.8. And sometimes you'll see one that has a tick or something, and it still gets a 9.8 because maybe the corners are perfectly sharp. The thing about those is you never want to risk sending it in for a signing because you don't know if it's going to get the 9.8 again. You'll send a 9 in for a signing, and then you'll end up with a signed 9.6 7 months later. So you want to send the cleanest books possible if they're ever going to get cracked for anything.
Yeah. That's a beautiful book.
Thank you.
I got it, Manu, so we don't have to worry.
What
It
happened?
worked
You got
on my
what?
end. I got it. The Grateful
Oh,
Dead Spider-Man.
Sweet.
What the heck?
See, well, I think what we just saw, guys, is the difference between like a pro at eBay and a savant.
You know, I may have just harassed too many people on eBay and I'm blocked. And that's why I couldn't buy it.
Does eBay say this is a seller you bought from before?
I don't even know how to use the desktop site. You know, I buy from my phone. This is the first time I've even looked at the desktop site, so I don't even know what's
That
happening.
is so funny.
All right.
Well,
everybody
nice
in the
job,
comments,
Norin.
This is Destin Givens, also known as Mithrandir on Instagram, which makes no sense because he collects Marvel cards, not Lord of the Rings cards. But
Okay.
if you don't know, Mithrandir is Gandalf's other name, Gandalf the Grey.
Oh, cool.
But here's what you need to know. As I'm walking around the Dallas Card Show in the latest video, I'm not holding the camera. Thank goodness. It's Mr. Givens who was on the camera.
Oh,
So,
nice.
For those of you that said, hey, I felt like I was there, is because of the way he handled the camera. So thank you, Mr. Givens.
That was very
That's
good,
awesome.
Mr. Gibbons. Thank you. I enjoyed all of the footage that I've seen so far.
Okay.
It was
but
great.
The reason part 2, the video part 2 hasn't dropped yet is I have almost 2 hours worth of footage and the last 45 minutes has no audio. Like the receiver to the mic, it must have like come out and plugged back in or something, or I don't know what happened, but no audio. And it's important because that's at the time that I was buying these cards I'm about to show you, which was probably the big thing that happened there. Oh, he says Spidey and friends. That's cute. I like that. But I'm gonna show you these cards that I got from the show this week.
Oh, you're pulling them out right now?
I am.
Okay,
and we're done. No, I'm just kidding. I went to the show without like a big buying plan and without really wanting to sell anything. So I was there mainly for, let me get these out of my face, mainly for the relationships, connections, and creating content. But I was happy to find some cards that I wanted. And I found these. I think all of these, but 3 were bought at one time from one seller. So I've got another Dark Phoenix. It was just too clean and too good to pass up.
Beautiful card.
And Star Power Supreme, which I discovered today, is a sports card insert, which is coming back to Flair Ultra. Is that right? Star Studded Hulk. Kind of just threw that
I didn't know those were transparent.
Yeah, they are.
God, there's so many cards I haven't
I'm gonna
seen
start
in
over for you,
person.
bud.
Yeah, may I see the first 2, please? Thank you. Okay,
Yeah,
very
I got
nice.
this cool Jean Grey. I like that image of Jean Grey.
I love that.
Those cards look so much better in person. They're so nice.
And I got so technically this is an insert because, for 2013 and 15, the metal is an insert and the PMGs are a parallel. What you can't see in the PMGs is you got Iron Man. Well, I think you can see Iron Man. You got Storm, you got Wolverine and Cyclops down here.
Where's Cyclops?
In the corner, bottom right corner.
Oh, okay.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Star-studded Hulk die cut.
Awesome.
Not all die cuts work for me, but I got this card from my brother. It's the single auto, and the autograph is from Mike Collins. But he's a Gambit fan, and then for those who don't know, this is his. Well, it's argued that this is
I love that card.
Isn't that cool?
I love that card.
Manu, I have the AMS 300 version of this card, which has an on-card
very
auto.
nice. Oh,
I got this from my brother as well. It's just a peach Momoko. I think this is like a parallel.
I think that's the Hyper Moon.
Yeah, something like that. I got that. I got this.
Yeah, that's a sick card. Yeah.
Look how bulky Venom is.
He's so awkwardly big. It's like what the heck just happened here?
They're just both swinging and having a good time.
They're hanging out.
It was a clean card. It was fun. It's got Spidey on it, so technically this is a Spidey card, right, Norm?
Technically.
anything with Spidey on, it's a Spidey card. No.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
No, that's a fact. This is
It's a fact.
This is most of these are from 2015 Flair Retro. So this is kind of the homage to the Flair card.
So cool, man.
Love it. You'll recognize the background if you were a 90s kid.
Oh, that's definitely a 94 Flair background.
Yeah, you recognize it?
Heck yeah.
All day.
Look at this Wolverine, guys.
Oh, I love that Wolverine.
Ooh, what? So this is from this is obviously what set is this? A 2015 retro? What are they called?
2015 retro with the 1990
learning.
1990 MU homage, so to
Yeah.
speak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very nice card.
Then we got Power Blast.
Why was that $400? This is the card I was asking before you guys decided to shut the internet down on the drive.
Yes. Sorry. That's exactly what that's when it shut down.
Yeah.
So I did not pay $400 for this, and the guy did not know how to price it because the only ones that were on eBay based on his search were listed at $800. And the last sale was for $200. So he just threw $400 on it. Okay. Now every card I'm showing you, I paid $500 for. So
okay, for the lot. Got it.
Yeah. So you got this. Man, it's just such good Black Cat art.
I've never seen that card. I need the card.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen it. That's an incredible looking card.
Yeah.
I got this sketch card here in that same
I like
deal.
that.
I do too. And what I liked was you got Goblin in the background throwing a bunch of Goblin bombs at Spidey.
Heck yeah.
It's full action. If it was colored, it'd be out of this world. But
I think it's better the way it is.
I like it. It's pretty dramatic the way it is.
I like it. It's from beginning.
I think it's better the way it is. To have like a black and white sketch in beginnings is really tough.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
It's beautiful. Stunning.
I want it.
And then I got this Flair.
So cool.
Spidey.
What year is that? What year Flair is that?
All 2015 Flair retro.
They're all 2015. I've never seen any of these cards. That is such a good looking card.
They're tough to find.
And then at the end of the night, I picked this up.
I didn't see that. Wow. Tell us about that.
It's a gold PMG.
That's a PMG?
No, I'm messing with everybody. No, but look how sick that is. That gold
1998 Marvel Creator Collections.
Yep.
That's from 98?
It's 98. All gold Spider-Man. There's a Wolverine, Iron Man, and Hulk.
98 I'm supposed to know about. Wolverine, Iron Man, and Hulk. Okay. Let's see the back of it. Yeah. All right.
They're beautiful. Marvel gold.
Marvel gold, baby.
Yo, so can somebody just tell me Upper Deck, Skybox, Flair, is it all just one company and a bunch of names? What are they doing?
Go ahead, Sketch.
So basically it was Impel at the beginning, and then Fleer came in, Fleer, then Skybox. Then Fleer and Skybox went together, and then Upper Deck came in and bought the Fleer and Skybox merger and took those guys out of the equation. And originally there was Comic Images too, and there's a whole other thing to it, but that's kind of how it goes roughly. But there's more to it.
This new metal is called Skybox Metal, but it's an Upper Deck product.
Basically, they're just doing that for like the heritage, the lineage type of thing.
Now it makes more sense. Yes. All right. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that insight. I was just confused, man. I was like, what the heck?
I was too. It's very confusing to see like old companies that are no longer in the market, but Skybox for those cards back in the day was so important to see that Skybox sign. And then see, you know what I mean? Like that's what was so cool about Fanatics buying Topps, is that like Topps will still be around and still have things like branded as Topps. It just wouldn't be the Topps company anymore. So we've seen it happen in the past.
Right. Justin, is that all of the cards from the show?
Yes.
I think you killed it.
Yeah, I'm lying. I also got this.
I saw you pull that.
I saw you pull it. Yeah.
Yeah. Homie sold you a box. You were like, I'll take it. And then at the end, you took the one card and said, now you keep the box and everything else I pulled.
Yeah, I did it for the content.
I know. It was cool. Nice. It was nice.
It was fun. And well, I'm sorry if I may real quick. So when I walked up, he was insanely kind to me and complimentary of the content and the channel. And I gave him one of my Spidey hit stickers.
Nice.
And he was like, "This will be the first sticker ever put on my Pelican case," and
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's just really kind. Yeah, he knew he was upselling me. I should have known. So I left and came back. I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna record." I picked out the 2 Gambit cards. I was like, "Look, I want to buy these on camera." He's like, "That's fine." And so when I came back, he was like, "I'm gonna throw something in." I was like, "What? And that's how you saw the whole thing go down.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I did get one more thing. I gotta show you guys this. Okay.
What is this?
Display box.
Oh, that's 96 Masterpiece display box?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's cool,
Yeah.
man. How can we
That's
ask, like, how
dope.
much, what did that, I know there's some value associated with this. Like, what does someone sell something like this for?
This guy had it sitting in a Tupperware box thing full of a bunch of other stuff. And I said, "Hey, can I have it?" And he was like, "Sure." And he gave it to me.
There you go. And now we are going to sell it for $50.
No, we are going to repurpose it somehow and enjoy it.
Fine.
I think I saw the same one on eBay. Let me share my screen.
God. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am too busy and too lazy to post stuff on eBay. I sold something on Macari. It was a Spawn number 1. Nothing special about it. $50 raw. It took me 4 days to get it in the mail. Isn't that terrible?
Wait,
I'm bad at it too.
no,
Don't,
tell me
don't.
again. What was wrong? What happened? It took
It took
4
me
days
4
to get
days
something
to
in the
get it
mail?
in the mail.
Oh, it took you 4 days to ship something out.
Yeah, like to
I thought,
find the box and to get it, find the comic. That was the
Justin,
hardest thing.
that's inefficient, but you admit, you always say packing and shipping is the thing that you're not about. Like, it's not
Yes.
working with your schedule, with your flow. You pay me for something, it's out the same day if the post office open. Anybody wants to buy something from me, I'm just letting you know. And guess what? I got a Malibu Sun for sale, $6,000. Anyone wants it? Here it is.
Only
It's a 9.8.
6. That's a
Let's
deal.
go. Actually, I think the last sale was 5,750, and I think that's the highest sale so far. Unless
So
they
you're,
want to, I
so
think.
you're
I was
trying to
just
set the
teasing.
market?
No, I'm not selling this. I'll just tease
Okay.
I brought this out because there was somebody in the comments that said something about wanting to get into graded books, and then the comments started to move, and I was reading that, and then
Here it
someone
is.
else mentioned something about
Let me,
Spawn.
let me read it. I'd
Okay,
love to
yeah.
get more invested in comics, but I'm the type of person that I want to go into my local comic book shop, buy a few, and get them graded, and have a good feeling that it is a good chance of being a key.
That's great. What's wrong with that?
That's a great strategy. I think they are saying that maybe there's some hesitation about what it means for them to be a good key, or finding them in their local comic book shop.
And maybe another part of what they're saying is that they don't want to buy already slabbed. They want to be a part of that experience. They want it to be the book they found, assessed, and then obviously bought for a great price because they bought it ungraded, and then turn it into the 9.8, that whole feeling of success, as well as the equity that puts into the item. I think that might be a part of what they're saying as well, which is
And not
totally
just eBay
understandable.
hunting, like putting in a
Yeah.
Google search and watching it pop up.
Yeah, and and I love to grade from raw as well. I mean, this Malibu Sun was graded from raw. That Spawn was graded from raw.
Hmm.
That is absolutely what I like to do. This Malibu Sun here is going to be. I'm gonna say it now. I'm gonna turn it into a 9.8. But I'm not gonna go out there and buy 9.8s. They're too expensive. I have to find my opportunities, and then I can build my collection. And then I just sit on them. I'm just happy that I have them. I pretend I'm going to turn them into money, and then I just sit on them.
Same.
And I love that. So funny. That's good.
Yeah.
Just sit here and pretend.
Yeah, like, you're supposed to sell this stuff.
I
It's
love it.
we did it. Look at all this profit we could make. And then, no, you
Right.
don't sell it.
Hey, so Marvel Guy says his Jim Lee X-Men 11 9.8 got more attention than anything in his case this weekend.
Oh, that was a beautiful book paired with the card too. Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. It's not fair to just say the book. The card next to it is just, it's a stunner. I'm still thinking of how I can somehow come up with it. Like, I really would like to have that card. The book you can get, but the card.
Yeah, the card is beautiful. I'm not surprised that those two got what is the details on the card? There are a couple of comments we're going to address in a second, but what were the details on the card?
Well, the card was a 2020 Marvel Masterpiece pack pull card where the artist I mean, to scale, almost perfectly homage the Jim Lee cover where Wolverine's in front like this
Yeah, yeah,
and the
yeah,
team's behind him. It's just stunning. Absolutely
yeah.
stunning. You got the book right there? Is that what you're about to show us? Oh, okay. No, I
Oh,
thought
me?
you were about to
No,
pull
no.
out
Oh,
X-Men 11.
sorry. No, no. I just piled up too much stuff in front of me, and I don't like
Yeah,
clutter, so I was putting everything back.
I'm with you. Michael Day says, do you think the 2021 Upper Deck Marvel Unbound base will hold long-term value or not? I don't think so because it's such a high number card to me. And I would say that it's probably going to maintain a value of about what the tier 3 does for a Marvel Masterpiece set, which is not a ton.
Okay.
Would you agree, Sketch?
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to me. You know, the thing about Unbound to me was that I just couldn't get on the. I just didn't like the whole like angle of it. You know what I mean? Like people are collecting those, you know, in such a way because they want to get a chance at the sketch, which is by collecting all the cards autograph, I believe. And then you can redeem those and you keep the cards, but you would redeem them and you would be given a random sketch done by Freddie Ian. The issue there is a Freddie Ian sketch card goes for maybe 2K, 1.5,
Yeah.
1,800, depending on character.
People are
And you're
trying to get
spending,
6,000 for them now because they're trying
yeah,
to
because they
recoup their
did all
money.
that work, but that's not going to work. Like,
You had to
it's
average
not for
about
me to say.
$150 an auto. So for people
Right.
who don't know, 52 weeks, one card per week, different character per week was released. Only 999 versions, 999 of those cards were printed. They were hard numbered with the chance of hitting an auto, which were numbered to 50. So there were 50 autos. And if you collected all 52 autos, really 51 because they didn't count Wolverine for whatever reason, collect all 51 autos, you could redeem for a sketch card, a Fred Ian one of one sketch card, which are all beautiful. I intend to preview those on my channel one day so you can see them. But basically, I did the math. You had to put almost $8,000 into buying the autos if you didn't get lucky to hit one. And so now on ComC, one of the sketches is listed. I looked at it last night for $6,000. So, and it was to one of the
Yeah.
guys I sold one of the autos to.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I'm going to hijack this for just a second
Go ahead.
because I just want to address something that's kind of funny to me. Marvel guy says Manu does package comics amazingly well, and I want to say thank you so much for that. I do take a great deal of pride in it, but also I want to say, my man, like I'm gonna be completely honest. Those were the books that I'd given away for free, so I went just kind of whatever on the packaging, right? Like that was me shipping a book. Like, well, I'm not going to spend $25 of packaging material on a book I'm sending to someone for free. So here's how I'll send it. But I'm glad that it arrived safely, and I do believe it was well packaged. But if you buy like a book from me, you'll see I'm one of those annoying packers. Like Justin was talking about overpackers sometimes, and I'm kind of one of
Okay.
those guys. But
Too much
I would.
tape.
It's no, but no. I don't want to. I'm not going to mummify something in tape because that's crazy. Because tape is dangerous. If you got to put a lot of strength into ripping something apart, like you and I talked about,
Mhm.
You'll still know exactly how to get to the goods. It's not going to be a maze. There's going to be a pull tab, and then there's going to be a mile of bubble wrap. But then within the bubble wrap, there's going to be cardboard supports on a package, and in that package is going to be the book or the slab that you're after, right? So there's going to be layers and layers of protection and maybe even double boxed, but nothing is going to be a maze. You don't have to throw something against the wall to figure out where to open it, you know?
Mhm.
So I thought I really appreciated that. And then Turtle Rabbit said, "Hey guys, what does 9.9 think of UF4 Newsstand CGC 9.8 would sell for? I think it would sell for between $100,000 and $150,000. Recently someone purchased one, and I don't know the price that he paid, but I know that the person he purchased it from paid 60,000 for it.
Mm.
So there's a bit of a mystery for me there. And I mean, I can't even verify that the other person paid 60. That's kind of just word around town, you know? But I do know that a 9.6 sold for 38,000 and change, and that easily puts a 9.8 well above $100,000. So my suspicions would be between $100,000 and $150,000 is what a newsstand UF4 would do. And just an incredible book to ask a question about. We've talked about it previously on the show, I've never had one. I've never seen one in person. I'm always after one like that. That's a grail. Like, it's a grail for so many people for so
Yeah.
many reasons. Even if it's not because it's your Miles Morales grail, it's a grail. It's a rarity grail. It's a scarcity grail. It's a I challenge myself to find this dang book grail.
Right.
There's a lot of things to love about that book, but Turtle Rabbit, yeah, I think we all agree between $100,000 and $150,000 is probably what that thing will cha-ching for if it shows up.
Yeah. Ultimate Fallout 4, first full appearance of Miles Morales.
Yeah.
UF4 is the abbreviation.
UF4, first appearance of Miles Morales, the first print cover where his face is still behind the title. And there's a direct edition and there's a newsstand edition. The difference is the way that the book was distributed, where someone was able to purchase it. And the barcode itself has a bit of a difference in the way the barcodes look, but at the bottom it actually says Black Panther, which was something weird that Marvel had to do. They had to use it. Maybe they were in a pinch, in a hurry. I don't know. It wasn't supposed to say Black Panther on the barcode, but it does. That is not a mistake. That's not somebody doing a Photoshop on eBay trying to, it's not someone that's trying to scam you and doesn't know what they're doing. That is actually what is printed on the UF4 newsstand barcode. And then outside of that, you have what we're confused, like, there's the second print, of course, where he shows his face, which is a brilliant book, and that's one that if you're after Miles Morales stuff and you still have a decent amount of money to invest in a book, but you're not spending tens of thousands, that's a fantastic book to buy in a 9.8 for between $700 and $800 or maybe $900. And then there's that, I guess, Justin, we're calling it a third print, right? The Pacelli
I think it's
variant.
a variant of the second
Variant.
print is the technical way to say it.
Okay, so the variant of the second print, the Pacelli, nice cover. I like it. I'm a huge fan of the first and second print, though. And then we have the Djevit, whatever we call it, however you pronounce Djevit. Much respect to the artist. I don't mean any disrespect not being able to pronounce his name, but that book is $30,000, and every time it pops up in a 9.8, it sells for $30,000 consistently. I've seen 3 sales in the last 6 months, and they all hit for 30 or slightly above. So that got solidified in that price range, which is crazy. But you know what? Last time we talked about the Ultimate Fallout 4 newsstand, we were talking about how on eBay one popped up for $30,000. Well, now there's one on Grails Comics, I believe is the consignment page on Instagram. It's called Grails Comics. And this is a different one, I believe. Not the same 9.4 from eBay. I'm not sure. It may be, but this one's also up there for $30,000. So people are really trying to get $30,000 for a 9.4. If someone pays, well, that's going to set it up. But that's a lot, man.
I have a friend, Daniel Dunn, Valor Comics. He can't stand a 9.4. He's a presser. And so a 9.4 is like, oh my God, because he knows what it could have been,
Right. and Justin, that card, the back of that card, I remember you saying you like this. You must know that's the back of the Malibu Sun, right?
Which one? Oh, yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, you have to know that.
No, show it. Show it. I want everybody to see it. Hold on, let me get you out here.
Sick. What a great image.
Todd knew he had something, didn't he?
Yeah.
What a great image.
Yeah. And I mean, collectors do consider this to be the actual first appearance of Spawn, because Malibu Sun is a preview. It's a preview book. It's like an ash can. It's like not made very well. But truth be told, I think the reason it gets that title is because it actually is the shape and size of a comic book. Because there were images of him prior to this. There's a big ordering catalog for comic book stores called Previews. There's an image. That image, in fact, is on the front of Previews or something very similar. I think it is that one. And that is truly a month or two before. And that is extremely expensive, but it's not a comic book. It's like the size of a Yellow Pages. Yeah. And it's very difficult to find. So this has become the first appearance of Spawn. And I think it has we've seen recently great increases in this book, but I think they're going to continue because that's literally the image from Spawn issue 1. Just Spawn less refined. Yeah, a little less finished. And that makes it so cool. I love that kind of thing. But anyway, that's all. Enough about Spawn. I'm
Spec-
sorry, guys. This is the Spider-Man
Spectacular
channel.
I
book.
love it.
No.
I love it. And I love
Spec-
that the text of Spawn 2 is kind of like in the works in there too.
It's
Like
so-
just
it's
it's
so-
like a pre-render. It's so
This
cool.
is like a kid in high school was smoking a joint, and he was like, "This is cool. Let's
Hey.
draw like this."
Everything I drew in high school, I added fire to it. What are you talking about?
All right, yeah, okay. Well, you don't. Well, you
That
added
was a
fire
must,
to. I'm
though.
sorry. I'm gonna drop this.
Yep.
Flame 1, Flame 2.
I can draw some flames, my friend.
I'm into it. Flames
right.
are so fun to learn how to draw. This whole thing.
Yep. There you go. We got it.
Everyone
Yeah.
learned how to draw the flames and the graffiti S, right? Where you do like the lines and connect the top
Yeah,
and the
but
bottom.
then-
whatever.
At the top of the flame, you just do a little doo-doo, doo-doo, and you got flickering flames.
And hey, we
so my-
all learned how to draw slime. Slime pouring off of block letters, the
Yeah,
drifts.
I'm just not a slime fan. I didn't even watch.
What?
I didn't like watching Nickelodeon when they was slime. I'm like change channel.
Oh wow.
What?
This
know.
is something we
I
gotta
didn't-
dig deep. No. Hey, it's Norin. This just turned into like a psychology thing because there's
I'm
something
gonna go ahead and
else
tell
going
you.
on here.
I didn't like popsicles. I didn't like Laffy Taffy. Any like gummy stuff. Like yeah,
Oh,
like jelly beans were
gummy
the
stuff.
worst.
Well, okay, hold on a second, man. Sour rope.
Didn't want any part of it.
Sour rope.
Twizzlers.
Sour
Throw
what's
up.
up? Foot,
You said
foot-
Twizzlers or
Fruit
what?
by the
Throw
foot?
up.
No
You know
way.
what? You know why I wanted fruit
Gushers?
by the foot? I wanted
Gushers.
fruit by the foot
Gushers. He
because
said
the-
gushers.
Mm-mm.
Gushers, dude.
The rich kids had fruit by the foot, and that's what I wanted to be in the in crowd. That's the only reason I
Yeah.
wanted that. But I'm a chocolate guy.
Sure.
I've always been a chocolate guy. Give me a piece of chocolate.
Oh,
Don't mess
Interesting.
around.
I
Don't do all
got
that
it.
other stuff. Let's go straight to the chocolate.
I'm a
I'm
Slurpee guy.
artificially flavored Slurpees, right? Give me chemicals, give me weird colors, salty,
Okay.
tangy. I mean, not salty, like sour, tangy, sweet.
If my
All day,
colors,
all night.
Ices. I don't want anything part of it.
if my colors don't have numbers in them, I don't want it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm so with
Red
you.
40 is red. Blue 5 is blue. That's
I'm
it.
so with you. I'm so with you. But one thing I don't do banana flavored candies. Those don't taste like bananas. That is not how bananas taste, man. No.
Actually, you know,
No.
it's funny. We actually don't know how bananas taste. Because the bananas we have today are actually not what bananas would originally taste like. Because bananas went extinct a long time ago.
What?
Whoa. Yeah,
We
I'm
have
gonna
the
need
Jurassic Park
additional-
version of bananas?
Are you saying all the bananas I eat are somehow?
From the sap.
Yeah.
The banana maker's walking around with a cane with an amber head on it. He's like,
But-
I have the.
but I
flavor
was-
here.
I think I just heard like bananas are like one of the most eat. They're fruits, right? Fruits in the world. Okay, we're going way off topic.
We're off
Marvel
topic,
cards.
sorry.
Marvel
And that might be
cards.
wrong.
Marvel.
Maybe I made that up. Pretty sure that's true.
Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry,
All right, Michael
friends.
Day asked, "Do you think 2021 Upper Deck Marvel? No, not Unbound. No, there was a question about Spider-Man Metal. That's what I want to look at. Is it here?
Where is
Yeah.
it?
Has anyone heard any updates on the possible release of Upper Deck Spider-Man Metal? Really hoping it finally gets released in early to
July
mid June.
27th.
Why do you say July 27th?
Isn't that the date you were throwing around, or was it June 27th? I'm sorry.
June. You scared me.
Oh, my bad. I apologize. I am so sorry. I just was repeating what I thought I had heard.
Did you
I'm
see
so
the
sorry.
hurt in my face?
You
I
saw
heard
the
it. I was.
tears.
You were like, wait,
Oh,
why would you
sad.
say that?
Yeah, why would you ever say that, Manu? It's like you know how you have that app that makes you cry. All you gotta do
Oh
is
my
tell me
gosh.
Spider-Man Metal's delayed. And I don't even need that.
Yeah, right.
Tears.
Oh shoot.
I still think that the dates that are being shown on Dave and Adams is correct. That it will release on a Wednesday, and for some people, depending on delivery, will get delivered on June 28th, and that Upper Deck is just calling it a July release. That's just me being hopeful. I realize that. I don't like the thought of it being delayed again into July, but maybe that's what happens. I don't know.
Ooh, I can't wait
Hopefully
to answer
not.
Daniel's question. Oh, you got one of Daniel's questions up. He's got another good one too.
Yeah, we'll get to it. So the reason people are saying that July is now the date is because Blowout Forums did a release calendar and they stuck Spidey Metal into the TBD July. So they didn't actually give a date. where Blowout is actually telling you when they're going to collect payment and when they're, Dave and Adams is telling you when they're going to collect payment and when they're going to deliver it. And that has not changed on their website.
Excellent.
Okay. What was the other question?
He says, has anyone noticed CGC graders getting lazy lately? I sent in a Batman 386 twice to grade, first Black Mask appearance, double cover, CDN, Canadian price variant. Yeah. They missed the double cover both times. All right. So that's wild, right? So first, I know it's not like live. I can't ask a question and boom, Daniel's going to hit me with the answer. I want to know, did you include a note? The reason I ask that is because we know CGC can be incompetent. We know that. So it is our responsibility to help them do what they're supposed to do. We're paying them, but we're just paying them because we need the thing to be in the case, but we know that they're not great all the time. So we have to help as much as we can. So the first question is, did you include the note? But regardless, you shouldn't have to. It's their job. They're supposed to be getting a book and flipping through it to make sure every page is there, nothing's missing. They don't. Because if it's a modern-ish book, they're not assuming something's missing, and they've got stuff to do. So they're going to look at the corners, they're going to look at the surface. And if he had a good lunch, he or she, you might get a good grade. And if he or she's hungry, you might get a 9.6 when it could have been a 9.8 any other day. The fact that they're missing double covers, I hear it often. It's a shame, but it just goes to show they're not opening these books. They're not. They're literally assuming everything is there a lot of the time. I'm not saying they're always, but a lot of the time. If you send in a Mark Jewelers variant, you have to include a note, and it's got to be big and it's got to be bold, because the last thing you want to do is have your $6,000 or $7,000 book being shipped back and forth. A lot of people don't realize a lot of damage occurs in the CGC case during shipping. That book is not isolated in some way in there that it's protected completely. It's in an inner encapsulation, which is just this plastic sleeve that's like vacuum sealed or heat sealed on the side, whatever it is. And then it's in the outer case. That inner encapsulation on all four corners has this little, they call it an inner well. Oh no, they don't call it inner wells. It has these little cutouts that are supposed to protect the corner. I guess like it's hard to see, so I won't even bother showing it or trying to. But the thing that happens is, if the book is well packaged within its box and it doesn't have much room to shift around, when a box falls or hits, that energy has to transfer somewhere. And if the outer case is well, insulated, it has a little bit of give because of bubble wrap, and hopefully that's enough for it to move around and not the energy to transfer to the book itself. But if it doesn't have enough movement and the inner encapsulation is going to shift a little, but if it pushes really hard and there's still more energy, well, your book is going to move. And your book is going to fly into one of those corners, and those little things designed to protect the book are actually going to fold little lips over in the book. And all of a sudden, your 9.8 is a 9.6 within the case. And as a decent human being, you can't sell that book. You can't sell that book as a 9.8. You know it's not a 9.8 anymore. It's just a messed up situation. Anybody that has any graded book, you can bang it up and down and you can see the book moving. Not just the inner encapsulation, but the actual book within the most inner encapsulation also is moving. You could make it so the spine hits the edge. You could make it so the corner jams into a corner. These things still susceptible to causing damage. So the unfortunate thing about that is we say, if CGC makes a mistake, they'll take care of it, but that means I got to ship this book again. You want to avoid shipping as often, as much as possible. A book should not be shipped unless it absolutely has to. It's not like my friends that have amazing collections. I don't ever say, hey, send me that book. I want to see it. I wish we could do that, but we can't. There's way too much risk. And so it's great that they'll fix it when they miss it, but it's unfortunate that you got to take that risk every time you do it. Anyway, that was a very long-winded answer. But Daniel, I'll say that I don't think they've been getting lazy. I appreciate it. I don't think they've been getting lazy lately. I think they've always been, well, I shouldn't say always. I've only been grading for 2 years, so I shouldn't say that. But as long as I've been grading, they've been extremely busy and getting busier. So I only know them to be somewhat you can't trust them to always be on point. That's the CGC I know, but that's the CGC that I've adjusted to. That's the CGC that I work with. And guess what? That's the CGC that I love. I love them. Flaws and all, I love them. Part of the risk, part of the danger is part of the deal. You know,
Mhm.
it's a flawed system. It just is.
Awesome.
That's, yeah.
That kind of leads into our next question.
Ooh,
Yo,
what you got?
guys, any guesses when CGC will start grading comic cards? You
Next
guys will
week,
take a stab at
actually.
that next week? Is that right?
I want to guess. My gut tells me within the next 7 days we're gonna get an announcement.
Really?
That's what I think. What the heck are they waiting for?
How does your gut give you that? Because 7 days is like that's a narrow window. Like you're not saying next 30 days or 60 days or the next quarter. You're saying 7 days.
I mean, it's so long overdue. And I had a conversation with someone whose name I'm not going to mention recently, and then it made me think things.
Okay.
And I just think maybe a week.
Okay. So there's something else, not just your gut. Okay. I don't know the answer. I just think this year. So that's a cop out to maybe the question. But I think it's this year. I'll tell you that,
Wasn't it a conversation that you had with the CGC guys at Dallas? Was it this
that
show?
was in February, right? And
that was months ago.
Yeah,
okay.
And they indicated that they're working on making it happen, but they didn't give me any specifics.
Daniel said he did include a note on his second time sending that book in with the double cover, and they still missed it.
That's
Daniel, I'm sorry, man. That's
awful.
So frustrating. Like that's so unacceptable, man. But it's what we got, It's what we got. We want the CGC case. Oh, sorry about that. What about the third attempt? When is that happening? I'm sure we'll get an answer to that soon. So that question about when is CGC going to start grading Marvel cards? I don't know. I was just being, sort of silly. I obviously it's going to happen very soon. They're grading Pokemon.
Hopefully.
They're grading all of that. Hopefully, right? They're into sports cards. How are you not doing comic cards? You're a comic book grading company. It's so long overdue. But their brand is so strong. Everything that we've said, everything you guys have said is right. As soon as they open up, everyone's going to throw every Marvel card at them. It's not like they're going to lose out on money. They're going to take it all.
I'm excited. Hopefully, I'm excited for it to happen. It's something Spidey and I have been talking about for a really long time now. And, made it a point to bring it up to the guys in Atlanta. There's been a lot of legwork from, I think, a lot of Marvel card collectors, not only myself or Spidey, but a lot of people who've been doing this for a long time that have been wanting CGC to do it. I don't know. It's going to be cool when it happens, though. I can't wait to see all the posts where people pair it with their comic books. I'm definitely when it starts to happen, I'm going to get way more serious about buying the Silver Surfer #1 so I can start pairing. Because I'm so excited for that to happen.
Let's grade
for CGC.
Norrin,
I'm excited.
Let's grade your Silver Surfer from Raw. Let's grade it from Raw.
Let's find a Raw. I'm ready.
Let's find. And the risk in that is there's danger. We don't know if it's got color touch. It's not like we're restoration experts. That risk is there, but risk reward, right? I will try to source it for you. I'll try to source it from a really
Norrin does not take risk.
All right. Well, you know what?
True. It's bad.
I'll take the risks. I'll take the risks, and once it achieves the grade, you buy it from me.
I'll do that. You think I'm kidding? I will definitely do that. I will do that.
I'm shopping already. No, that's going to be a more focused search.
I like
just hop on eBay and buy that, right? Yeah.
I like this, and I know you guys aren't creating the agreement right now, but if Manu finds the book for $350, grades it comes back a 7 or an 8. Maybe he only charges you for the time and effort and doesn't have to upcharge you.
No, I would never do that to Manu.
No, I didn't know if Justin was joking, but I've done things like that for my friends. No, but the thing is, I sometimes do that because it's whatever, we'll get them on the next one. Let's go.
That's
this
right.
Is awesome.
Once I get them hooked, then
Get
it'll
'em
be
hooked.
over.
Right.
Well, I do. I have books here that I've been wanting to get pressed and send in for a while. I'm waiting for that Mandalorian to show up raw, and then
Yeah.
I'm gonna
The new one?
send out. Yeah, I'm gonna send out the like 2 or 3 books I have here, and just send that out. But
Cool.
yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to go down this lane. I don't have a lot of graded books. I used to have some pretty fun graded books, but more modern stuff like Silver Surfer Requiem #1, Silver Surfer Black #1, because I really love those series. But yeah, no, I love the whole grading and looking at comic book stuff. I really do. It's so much
All
fun.
right. So
It is.
Marvel Madness says Spidey, no gummy candy, no slime, no wrestling. What else? Oh yeah, no DC. You know, those all kind of fit in the same category for me.
Can
But
we
here's the
talk
thing.
about
Or
this yet?
DC.
Sorry, no.
Oh
We'll
yeah,
get
one,
this in.
one second, because I want to get to your to your thing there. But
Yeah.
he says, what else? DC. Oh yeah, don't care. So I'm in Dallas and I'm talking to this company, okay? And they're, you know, they're making a new slab. You know, everybody's making a new case for cards, right? Seems like there's a
Mhm.
bunch of them. And we move over to the table where they have these new slabs and cards are in them. And he goes, yeah, here are the DC cards. I know DC don't care. And I'm like, what? And I asked him, and this is on video, it'll be in the next video release. I go, where did you hear that? And he just ignores me. I'm like, is it spreading? Is the message? Is it out there? And now it's becoming a thing?
It's moving.
And it had
I-
me realize I need to be a little more careful with my words because there's a lot of people that put a lot of work into DC and people have care, they care
Yeah.
for it, right? And I don't want to spread the message of DC stinks. It's just not for me, right? So, but maybe he's seen an episode or something and he just didn't even want to acknowledge me and just said, yeah, I know DC don't care. Move on, whatever. But
I thought I thought it was a joke for a while now, but like, I mean, DC's awesome. I wish they had more cards. You know what I mean? There's some good cards out there, but it's like what, like maybe like 25% of how many Marvel cards are out there. Like,
yeah,
there's really not that many DC cards. I don't think.
right
There's
here hanging
Rittenhouse
up,
ones. Yeah, so cool.
you know, so it's not like I dislike it to that level, but this is a Marvel channel. And so uh I would love to have this image on a PMG. I know PMGs, right? But could you
Right.
imagine? Could you imagine a red PMG? Or
The M in
I want-
PMG stands for Marvel. It's precious Marvel gems. So
I'm right there with you, my friend. But anyway, that was a surreal moment for me when that happened. I was like, oh wow. Hey, Ash Gonzalez is in the house, everyone.
what's up, Ash? What's going on?
Sketch
Ash is
card
in there.
artist extraordinaire, but just a good friend.
Super nice. One of the nicest people.
Yep. He says that CGC is waiting on the data. And
Data.
CGC is waiting on the wait. What does that mean? What does that mean? CGC is
so
waiting
think
on the
about it.
data.
Imagine, I'm just going to use this as an example. If I send this card in there, how are they going to know what it is, where it came from, what it looks like?
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Their catalog of information, so they know what they're
It's-
referencing, looking at, so on and so forth. Oh, got
It's
you.
not
Building
enough
that.
to say what condition is. Like you
Mhm.
you need to know what you're looking at, right? And how
Yeah.
to catalog it, so to speak. But also there's a how to, I think, to grade it in terms of what it is and where it came from on top of that. And so it's
yeah.
not just corners and edges and surface.
It was this show where you spoke to the two young ladies from eBay,
Mhm.
right? And
That
they
was in
had their
Atlanta.
that was in Atlanta. See, I was just watching all the videos. I was like, I want Justin's card content. I don't care what it was. This is
Thank
dope.
you for watching.
And so it was funny because this thing that you said kind of not flew over her head. She was distracted, right? Because you were implying that once CGC gets into graded Marvel cards, there's going to be this great relationship with eBay because they're already doing the verification authenticity thing for eBay. She missed that, right? And she was like, oh no, we're only doing that for like raw cards right now. And that wasn't what you were saying, right? You were saying, no, you guys are in bed together. So when CGC's got graded Marvel cards out there, eBay is going to be blasting those all over the place. They're going to be sponsored listings without being sponsored because that's like eBay stuff now.
And I think there's this idea that you could buy a card, send it as it goes to get authenticated. You can up the level up to a grading. Think about it.
Come again. Say it again.
I'm just.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna use this
Yeah,
card
yeah,
example. I bought it.
yeah.
It's going to get authenticated. It's at CGC. Hey, for an extra $15,
We'll
boom,
grade
it's graded.
this thing. Boom. Wow.
But
that's
the
all.
you see what I'm saying? But the authentication also helps in building the database.
Absolutely.
So
they're seeing cards they'll never see because they're not grading it.
eBay doesn't actually get the data of these cards in the sense that they get an image. But now when you mail it from your house, you're not mailing it to the individual. You're mailing it to CGC, who's now getting a scan of the card.
Yeah.
And they're building their database.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
And so now you can buy a card, get it authenticated, graded, and then maybe actually send it back to the vault of eBay.
Wow.
So that you can keep it liquid, so to speak, so you can post it, sell it. I think that's like the master plan. No one's told me that. That's just it just makes sense to me that they're trying to create that world. Fanatics is trying to create that world where things stay in that, I'm gonna use the word ecosystem of buy, sell, grade, authenticate, vault.
Mm-hmm.
And by vault, let me make sure what you know what I mean. That means you can buy insurance and you can borrow against it. And there's a whole financial element that's at play there too.
Who's the bank?
There's lots of banks actually doing it already.
Wow.
And auction houses that'll hold your cards, give you an insured and appraised value, and let you borrow against it. I'm not saying you should do it. I'm just telling you that's the world that's being built around collectibles.
Fascinating. Makes sense. ComC does, similar things with keeping cards at the warehouse. It works with Upper Deck EPAC.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. It makes a lot of sense to me.
Imagine opening a card on EPAC and then see a ComC, COMC, check out my cards, check out my collections. I think it's check out my cards. Imagine them having a relationship with PSA or CGC, and you open it on EPAC and then you send it straight to CGC. You never actually touch the card.
That'd be awesome. That'd be so cool. Cool. That'd be really cool.
I Love Podcast said, I heard that theory also from Neo. I wonder which theory he was talking about.
Probably the vaulting. Neo's done a couple of things with the vaulting stuff.
And
the theory that Justin's talking about, of course, the bigger plan.
Yeah. I think that's what he's referring to.
Yeah.
And Marvel Guy says, I'm really scared the Manu is getting me closer and closer to falling down the comic book rabbit hole. I'm very afraid.
It is not something to be afraid of. Like at the bottom of that hole, it's like these pillows and it's just soft and it's a warm embrace. And then there's like anything that you dream of just magically appears for you. Like jump into that hole. You don't need a parachute, disconnect the bungee cord, come home. Let's do this.
Nor is that the definition of hype? Yeah, it's all rainbows and butterflies, and
we want you here.
Welcome.
Deep, I'm glad you're catching a live episode. He just finished watching our other episodes. By the way, this is episode number 6. I need to do a better job at opening. Hey, this is the Marvel Show. You're the Marvel Collective, and this is episode 6, where we talk all things Marvel collecting. How was that? Can we run that at the beginning?
Perfect. I love it.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love DC, the Spidey.
Hey, look at his logo.
Who's?
It's the hollow Spidey and Venom.
That stuff. I don't know how old I was. My mother took me to a card show, Fairfield, California, at some community center, whatever, sports cards and everything. She bought me that card back in the 90s. Like for tens of dollars, but that's an enormous amount of money, right? But that is one of the most amazing, most impactful, like revolutionizing, game-changing cards ever. Anybody in the 90s that knows about hunting hollows remembers that card. That card matters so much.
I think that's the hollow.
It's the
hollow.
Honor and I'm with you 1000%. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Like the clay molded in the image? Yeah.
So
what's the deal? Let's talk about what's the deal with the blue and the green and all
color
this.
variants.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Norm. You're the expert.
So there's green, blue, which is violet, green, red, and orange. Red is the most rare, then violet, then orange, then green. And that was because there were a couple of different reasons depending on the
And what you're
holograms.
calling violet, I think some people think is blue.
Yeah, I
Right.
thought it was blue. Yeah.
It's
yeah.
either deep violet or blue because there's
Gotcha.
more purple in it than blue. I have
Got you.
the 4 examples for Surfer.
Oh.
I really love that card so much. I love that hologram. But
This
it
is
was
like
based.
a Nar. This is like a Nar hologram. Like
Oh
just
no, it's super gnar. It's like super gnar. Like the details
It
and
is
muscles.
gnarly.
It is gnarly.
good one.
It's a
Manu.
beautiful
I'm proud
card.
of you.
I got lucky. I went to a card show around here. I think I told you, Spidey, and I picked that up for $10.
$10,
Oh, nice.
wow.
Like I got
Mhm.
stupid lucky with it, and I absolutely adore that hologram. But yeah,
Marvel
there's
guy said those
something.
pillows are cash. Sorry, yeah.
No, they're great. I mean, they're awesome pieces. They really are. So
Dude, they're some of the best. I only have the green one. I only have my childhood one, the one that my mother
Yeah.
purchased for me in the 90s. And I
Oh,
still
that-
have it with me. I've never sent it for grading. I never purchased a graded one. And I mean, in the last 2 years when I was introduced to the blue one, because there was this beautiful sale when Marvel was going absolutely bananas last year, the blue one sold for like crazy thousands of dollars in a PSA something. I don't think it was a 10. I don't know if there's that many 10s of this hologram floating around.
I remember last year,
no.
one of Norton's friends had one of the variants. I can't remember which one it was. It was 9.5. And it's like, Norton, I got to have it. And I was like, give me a price. And he comes back and it's like, the guy wants $5,000 for it. I was like, come on. It's
Too
a
high.
$500 card. Like,
It's too high. I don't. That guy was all. That guy. He has a great collection, but he never.
Yeah.
I don't think he really wants to sell. He always priced very high. I do have that Silver Surfer, by the way. The Terabasi.
Oh,
I
cool.
forget how you say it. It's a Spanish candy bar company or something like that. I do have that
what?
Surfer. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's 1980s. Yeah, it's
So what do you
beautiful.
guys
There's
think
some
about-
beautiful cards in there.
What do you guys think about this? A new Marvel versus DC set with modern hits, like with modern inserts.
That'd
How
be
would that
crazy.
be?
That'd be
I
awesome.
mean, that sounds cool.
What if they just
We're
gave
gonna
us,
get there eventually.
yeah, what if they said, hey, crazy thing we're gonna do here. We're just gonna do a Jim Lee set. Jim Lee DC art, Jim Lee Marvel art with modern inserts.
I just fainted.
With 10 Jim Lee sketch cards.
I'd show up for that.
I camp out for that. Okay. I'd
Right.
like sell my soul. No, I'm just kidding.
Who do I got to murder to get it?
That'd
I
be
mean,
awesome.
sorry.
Who do I have to? Sir, I mean, there's a Jim Lee drawn Silver Surfer card out there, and it's my favorite. I love it. It's a beautiful card. Jim Lee just
Oh, man.
he even did some of the artwork in the Silver Surfer Prism set. There's a few Jim Lee Silver Surfer pieces in there, like the very few that he did do, because he worked on the Fantastic Four comic book for a little bit.
Wow.
It's pretty cool.
Wait, what is Marvel Marshall saying? Problem with that is who's to say that was your card that you get back? What is that stemming from that comment? Spider-Man.
Is he talking about grading?
It must be, because that's very interesting. You submit a card, you get a card back. How do you know it was yours? Well, certain cards, we're familiar with the condition of something we send out. It's like the fingerprint of the card. We
Yeah.
know where the whiting was. We know where that print line was because we examine the snot out of it before sending it out. But there's certain cards that I'd imagine are confusing.
Yeah. I mean, take high resolution pictures of everything, but I guess that could be a concern. You could always walk it through if you're really that
Guys,
concerned.
I want to talk about this.
Oh, it's
Whoa,
up.
that's rare.
Spider-Man.
Where'd you find that?
No, are you serious? No. This
Hold on,
is
hold
a
on,
card.
hold
No,
on.
that's what I'm
Okay.
saying, guys. Guys, I know you can't see it, and I'm not trying to troll. There is a clear Superman hologram in here. I promise you. I gotta find a way to show you guys, man. That is not fair. You have to be able to see it somehow. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Norn, at what point do we like get him some help?
Dude, okay, you know what? I'm getting gloves. I'm taking it out. I'm gonna do this. So here's the thing, guys.
But it looks like the invisible It looks like the Invisible Woman sketch.
I thought he was going to do
seen it.
Marvel Guy's joke of, "Hey, I got an Invisible Woman card," and just
I
show
I
need
was
to
waiting
know
for it.
everything about this card, guys. Okay, look. What's the Daily Bugle? No. What's
So
Superman's
full of
newspaper
it.
thing?
You are so
the Globe.
full of
The
it.
Globe.
I promise you guys. What's Superman's newspaper thing? Someone tell me while I'm doing
Daily
this.
Globe. What is it?
The
Glo-
Daily
it's
Globe.
something
Daily
Globe.
Look,
no.
do you see the card
No.
coming out? Do you see that?
I see a sleeve.
No, that's not the sleeve. The sleeve stayed in because this thing's been in here too long. Look, the sleeve's still in there. You see the penny sleeve is still in there? That's the card.
You have a piece of plastic.
No, guys, it's literally printed. There's a clear hologram on. Oh my gosh, how am I ever going to show you this?
How do you see it and we don't?
I can't barely. It like takes like this magic light for it to
Daily
work. It's
Planet.
the stupidest thing ever. Somebody Google clear Daily Planet
your
Superman
phone.
card.
Get your phone and put the flashlight on it and shine it on the back.
Hold on, I have another phone now. I haven't even taken the wrapper off.
Oh, you do?
No, you know what? I'll figure something else out. I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna send you guys an image so you guys can put it on the screen. Did I just spit on it?
Oh,
Well,
my
anyway, at
God.
least you know there's a clear please. So I thought I would show you this, Norin, and you would be like, I know exactly what that is. I know where it came from.
All right, so let's be clear. This is a Invisible Superman trading card.
It's a clear hologram. In the right light, you see a greenish purple hologram, and it's difficult to see even in the perfect conditions. Superman is on top of this globe with a sign that says the Daily Newspaper, wherever the
Daily
heck he
Planet.
works.
Yep.
Yeah. But there's no way for me to show you. Clearly, all you're seeing is a reflection of the screen. There's no way for me to show you. I'm going to take great pictures and I'm going to email them to you, and then we'll have this conversation. But for now, I'm just going to get on Google, pull it up, and see what I can find out about it.
Yeah. I need you to prove this because like I'm having trust issues all of a sudden.
I don't want you to have trust issues. I can't even put this card down. I don't even know where to put it.
What do I do with it?
Let me get another.
Well, the
glove.
holograms I know of DC are the Sky Disc holograms. And there was one you would have to redeem, which was a very difficult card to get. But I've never seen, apparently, this very clear.
How could you see it?
Yep, that's true. That's true.
All right, so how did you come by the card? Let me ask that.
You know, I don't remember what 9-year-old me used to do. Like, I don't remember. I've got so many things. Why did I have multiple sets of 96 Marvel Masterpieces and I didn't know I had them?
You still have them?
No, I sold them.
Oh.
$1,500 a set. I thought that was fantastic.
I love that Justin lost interest. He's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, congratulations.
I kept some of the cards, remember? I kept my double impact.
Yeah.
Look, I'm hanging on.
Be careful with that non-existing card.
I'm going to figure this one out for us, guys.
So Diversified Collectible says, obviously I love the Spider-Man Venom Hollow for many reasons. I have to correct you. It's a Spider-Man Hollow, but whatever. I have a BGS gem of it. Bought it back over 15 years ago for $50 on eBay and a few more raw ones, different color variation. Dude, you're rocking it.
Killed it.
It really is.
Let me find this.
So by the way, Spider-Man metal boxes are up right now. They're only letting you buy 4.
Where can we buy it? Let's buy
$540 a box.
Let me buy one right now, live. Let's go, guys. Give me the link.
I'm sending you the link now.
Yeah, I'll buy one right now. Let's do it. How else am I going to get it?
It's in the private chat. There you go.
How much?
$539. Now, the cool thing about the price of Dave and Adams.
There's a private chat?
I just sent it to you. Over on the right.
Oh, you mean on the phone thing? Oh.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'll do it later. Don't worry. It's fine. It's
I'll
fine.
put it on Instagram. You're going to get it on Instagram.
All right. I'll do it. I'm going to get this clear card to pop up for us.
The price they give you is the all-in price, I believe.
What does that
mean? That's good to know.
Yeah, so it's like shipping and taxes and everything. Like they're
don't pay that.
Just put it to you in the group chat.
What difference does it make? $350, $550? Who cares? I want to rip a pack. I want to have fun with it. It's gonna be lost for me anyway, right? Unless I hit something major.
Manu, there's a Nigerian prince I have to hook you up with. Uh,
You know what? I want to say I found the card. It's called Superman Hollow Series 1996 Skybox Hollow Cell H1 Clear Chase Card.
All right, I got a question. Is all of that written on the card?
No, that's just what the eBay listing says. I
that
can't
was
read
a
the
lot.
card. I can't see it.
can you send me the link through Instagram?
Well, I can't get on Instagram at the moment because I use my phone because I'm
You're
weird.
messing with me. Fine, send it to me through the private chat.
How much
That's invisible to me too. I don't even know what the private chat is.
God.
All right, share your screen.
Okay, how about this? You're on eBay right now, Nor? You're on eBay?
I'm looking at it. Yeah, tell me.
Just type in,
What do I type in?
clear Superman card. That's it.
Is it with a hyphen, the Superman?
Superman I did with the hyphen, yeah. I don't even know if that's how you're supposed to. I'm used to Spider-Man, but I did it with the hyphen. It doesn't have it in the listing, so I guess you don't need the hyphen. So clear Superman card, no hyphen, right? The first card, it looks blue because that's the only way he could take a picture. That's not a blue card. That's the card I was describing to you. It is a see-through card, and that's what it looks like if you get it in the correct light.
All right, while he's doing that, you can Google
Yeah.
you can Google Dave and Adams cards.
Okay. Oh, there's a link here in our chat from Spidey Bits.
That's exactly right. Can you click on that?
Oh yeah, I clicked it. That's not a private chat. That's everybody's chat.
Well, I took it. I was not going to put it in the everybody chat.
Oh,
I was
nice
trying to
of you
give
do
you
that
a
for me.
chance first before it
Thank
went
you.
to everybody.
But Norin said, Manu, you can't buy this. This is a sucker move. So I still want to.
Hold on. Okay. So are you going to open it?
The box? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I want to open packs. Get two. You just told me it's bad to buy one. Now I'm spending $1,100.
Dude, you're looking at a guy who would never tell you it's bad to buy one. I'm saying buy two because you can keep one sealed and you get your money back one day.
What is one day though? I'm not a patient person.
Probably 7 months.
I'm just gonna buy one just to have it.
Okay. Everybody's going to eBay to find this.
This proceed to check out. I mean, this Dave and Buster's.
Stop.
Who are they?
Dave and Adams.
Dave and Adams. This is gonna ship securely. I can trust this outlet.
Yes.
Okay.
In fact, the gold 1-of-1 Spider-Man PMG was pulled out of a box purchased from Dave and Adams in 2019.
You guys are ridiculous.
It's a fact. It's a historical fact. I'm not saying that they're going to sell the box that has the next 1-of-1 Spider-Man in it. I'm just letting you know, like they send out legit cards. It's
and
where
I want to
virtually all my stuff.
To everybody in the chat, I am not a sucker. I do care about how I invest my money. This is just something I'm doing because I don't know any other way to get these cards. So forgive me, guys. No one should do what I'm doing right now. I'm doing it knowing it's irresponsible. Thank you, and I love you all.
Don't open that box if you buy it.
Hey, let's do a box break on the channel. Me and you, Manu. Yes. Yes.
These are the worst.
My symbiote gloves are on.
Oh man. Hey, look, I'm not scared. I'll wear a Spider-Man mask. I wore a Spider-Man mask for sketch card on his box break, and he had a hot box, which means 10 out of the 12 packs that he opened had an insert in it. Ooh, yeah.
That was really fun, by the way. That was the craziest thing to have ever happened. I should have kept that.
Let me tell the full story.
Yeah.
Sketch has a box and he's like very hesitant to open it. This is how I remember it. Okay, Sketch. And he was like, I have a friend that's a sealed collector. I'm thinking about selling the box to him. Let me say that again. If he sells the box to the sealed collector, the box never gets open.
This is true.
You follow me? So finally, I influenced him because I am a positive influence in the hobby.
Positive.
Wait, no, you're positive that you're an influence in the hobby.
However you heard it is how you're supposed to hear it. And we get on Instagram because I'm having a good time. I wear a Spidey mask, like a full-blown Spidey mask with my backwards Spidey Jew hat. And he starts ripping the box, and every pack has an insert.
Yeah.
It was the craziest thing. It was a hot box.
Every pack. It was insane.
Which box was that? What box was that?
It was
What's that?
X-Men metal. It was crazy to get on camera because you never get those on camera. It was really fun.
You know some of the logic that I'm starting to catch on. Like when you say opening a pack to try to get the. Why do I still have these on? Opening a pack.
I'm about to kill somebody.
It's like sweating like crazy in there. Opening a pack to try to get the cards that you think are going to make your money back by buying these boxes, that's not the way to go. It's buying the cards that you want once they're single and floating around as loose cards, right?
Let me tell you how this works, and clean me up, Sketch. Okay, so physical boxes and packs come out first, and degenerates like me open them. It's like throwing away money, but we have a really good time.
Okay? Is there any chance that it's not like throwing away money though?
Yes, it's just
if Spidey's opening it.
Yeah, in fairness, I do hit. Spidey hit. I mean, that's what happens. They
Right.
call it Spidey. By the way, they used to call it Spidey Juju. Like,
that's what
no
it
one
was.
knows the reason he had a
magic.
hot box because I was on the channel. Like, he knows that.
I think so. Legit. I think that's true.
I bought a random 2019 Flare. Open it up. 1 of 20 variant Spider-Man plexiglass. You know, like
beautiful card. Just pulls it. Just
pulls
randomly. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Okay. So, but people need to not have that mindset. The mindset of the odds are not in your favor, right? But us degenerates are going to open it. That happens. Then the next thing that happens is EPAC comes out. And as bad of a degenerate as I am at physical boxes, there are people who are, literally buying houses on EPAC with the amount of cards that they buy because they want to chase achievements. It's like a game. Okay. And so it's just buy as fast as you can until you complete the achievements to get the best achievement and you win, so to speak. Well, while that's happening, to create cash flow, they send cards to COMC, COMC. And that's where you want to live if you want to spend the best, if you want to use your resources, like call that your money, and you want to get the most bang for your buck. That's what you want to do. To give you an example of that, you saw that there was a guy that had 70 green PMGs at the card show this past weekend in the video. He bought them almost all of them on EPAC when people were dumping them for cheap. I mean, COMC. Sorry, we're dumping them on COMC from EPAC for cheap.
That's smart. That's what I would do if you go for a big set like that. You just, you make sure you go that way and you go that route. If you open up boxes, it's for fun. It's because you can afford it and you can have a good time. But I would not be gambling.
Dude, and he's in the chat, B&K Blue Line Sports. That's who I'm talking about.
Oh, I know that name. I heard that on the video.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the guy that you guys connected with on the video.
That's who I'm talking about right here.
That's
the strategy. Ryan Singles heard that's a good strategy. He's being funny because he's right. He heard that's a good strategy.
That's awesome.
And nice
Congrats
to you to
again,
be here,
man.
my man. That's dope.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
But the thing, look, you guys, I'm in this hobby because I love the moments and the memories and the relationships. And part of that's opening up packs for me. And by God's grace, I have a little money to throw away. So that's what I'm going to do.
It's nice. It's fun. It's a good time. I mean, the truth of the matter too.
Letting me buy this box.
Oh no! Did you sell out?
Sorry, no. I just don't know what I'm doing today. It's probably I don't know.
You want me to buy you?
Carry on. No. I'm gonna figure it out. Don't know what the heck it's doing.
You can't buy on eBay. No, you can't buy.
You might have to close. I would close down your browser window because maybe some cookies are messing you up.
Sergio makes a really good point. Imagine the money that's spent on alcohol. You bought boxes with it and ripped it. If you do that, we all get to have a good time, not just you.
I think there's a way to and I've been talking about this with Spidey
choose
for a long
your free
time.
gift.
That's David Adams.
All of it.
I like the Disney cards, by the way. If you're asking me what's free gift,
I just see a bunch of sports. Entertainment. I'll do this. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Don't apologize. Don't apologize. But yeah.
Do Spider-Man metal boxes? So a Spider-Man metal box is gonna be roughly twice the price what X-Men metal was when it released. That's a bit nuts. Actually, that's not quite accurate. X-Men metal boxes were $400 a box at the time of release. I know because I bought a case of them at $400 a piece, right?
How much is in a case? A dozen? 16? How many
12
boxes?
boxes.
Okay.
12 boxes. And so Spider-Man metal is now at $539. Will there be one more release at a higher price? I don't know.
Norin, when you say don't buy this box at this price, you say that because later I'm going to be able to buy a box at what price?
Oh no, you're probably not going to be able to get a box for a while.
Okay.
You can buy a box on ePack, but it won't be a physical box for you to hold. But you can open a box on ePack.
I like the real boxes.
That's why you're paying the extra $200.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
And
what
I
Spider-Man
want to
metal.
pull something crazy out of my box. Like I just
Oh,
what it
Have fun with it. I'm look, here's the thing about me, and I tell everybody this. I am super picky on what I spend money on. When it's something I know I want without a doubt in my mind, I'll spend what it needs to be to grab it. But most of the times, I'm usually very, very picky. And that's just me personally. It has nothing to do with it being right or whatever. It's just being picky. That's it.
I really appreciate that perspective from you to keep me in check if I do anything too crazy.
That's just how I am. That's just me personally. Like I'll overpay on something I really want, but I'll never. Yeah.
Which is why Norn has really special cards, and I have stacks of base cards.
No, you have beautiful cards, man. Your collection's awesome. Both of your collections are awesome. Seriously, I don't know,
I'm
man.
really
It's so much fun
surprised.
to do
Manu's
this
like,
stuff.
I'm not a card guy. He's like, I've got 18 rare stickers from the 90s.
I know he keeps pulling out cool stuff.
And each card is sticker.
No, the only thing that I was trying to put into into perspective is that I'm a 90s card guy and I don't know anything about anything new. That was really it. Like anything after 96,
the 90s is awesome.
I've never seen it.
96 is so good. Like there's really good stuff from Rittenhouse shortly after that, like in 07, 08 and Masterpieces. And I mean, there's really good modern stuff too, but I think some of the biggest Marvel Grail cards, even bigger than PMGs, are from the 90s. Like they're beautiful cards in there, man. Like special ones, historically special.
Mm-hmm.
Is he talking about Norton's shirt? You need that shirt? This shirt's straight fire. Are you talking
that shirt
about?
Is so dope.
It's so
but
fun.
he's talking about Manu's shirt because
no, I'm not wearing
his own brand.
I'm wearing my
Shooting
own
Manu
thing,
has that great shirt in the backdrop.
Oh, there's that shirt. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, that's cool.
That's
gotta be.
I'm trying, Marvel guy. I'm trying to check out. It's asking me all this nonsense for no reason. Like, just send me a damn box. Oh, sorry.
If you scroll down, maybe you can click like a box to get you away from those and skip. I think that's what he was saying earlier.
And I will have. I'm going to share the screen here because I want people to see this. Okay. Look, Manu, you cuss, and then we get naked stuff all in the chats.
Oh, wait, how did that happen? Really? Because I said no.
I'm just messing.
Who did that?
No.
That's the person. Whoever bought our Spidey card this morning, this evening, is the same person putting that in the chat.
That's right. So, what release date do you guys see? June 29th. I still think that's it.
Here's hoping, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely hoping. Very much.
That'd be awesome.
Okay.
Going to look for Death Watch boxes to break. I can afford those. Maybe I can get a Neil Adams auto or a Shaq rookie. I'm not familiar with Death Watch. Are you?
Death Watch?
Yeah.
I feel like I know that, but I don't, not off the top of my head.
No one can see my screen right now, right?
No.
Good.
You're good. Put in your credit card information. You're fine.
I'm PayPaling. So it says UPS next day air. I'm gonna get my pack June 30th if I pay $40.
Mm-hmm. You better believe I ordered a few boxes and did that.
Did you?
Yeah, I want it as fast as possible. Don't
July 5th is fine for me. Yeah, July free shipping is fine. I'm already paying $7,000 for the box.
Yes. All right. So Sin City says 1995 Marvel Metal Gold Blaster set. I love it.
Fun set. That's a good set.
I do think it's
That's a
great.
good set. It's a fun set.
Hold on real quick. Cardboard After Dark, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man?
How's it going, man? And Rivalry Sportswear says you are basically paying a premium to open them first and have things first. You did it.
My order has been placed.
Everybody, be prepared. We're going to have a Manu box break.
Dude, that's so exciting.
I feel very excited right now. I feel like I'm a part of this community. Finally.
I might have to break out the old Spidey Jew for Manu. Spidey Jew versus Manu.
Whoa. Whoa. Hey, we're actually gonna have a box break war with the metal box.
Yes.
Dude, this is epic.
Man.
This is sick. I'm excited. How many packs are in this little box
12.
that we just bought? Ugh. How many cards in each pack?
6.
It's not like it used to be, is it?
No, it's not 24 packs with 8 to 10 cards a pack. No.
Right? It's not like it used to be. You could rip through a pack.
That's
of
what
5
everybody says.
I'm in a box.
I love it.
Diversified Collectible says Naked HD Fun is probably the zero feedback bidder that makes me have to relist listings and cost me another 10 days.
Oh, man.
Rivalry Sportswear, thank you so much for the congratulations. I really appreciate that, and I can't wait to share with you whatever we open out of these packs. Hopefully it's something great, but if not, we're definitely going to smile and laugh about it, and it's going to be well worth the money.
What are you going to do?
Everybody.
What are you going to do if you hit like a red or green Spidey PMG?
I don't know, man. I never even thought about it. I don't even own a modern card. Well, not like a lot.
So I have a question for you. Is that memory, like reliving whatever memory, or just maybe first time? Is that going to be like so rich with you and you attached to the card, or is it like, okay, this is going to eBay? Like, because I know it's going to do well.
There's a possibility I get one of the AF-15 comic clips, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't think I can sell that. But a PMG, I'm going to sell it.
Yep. And that's cool. Like, I respect that. I love that.
Because I don't have the emotional connection there. I'm going to enjoy the excitement. I mean, this is if a PMG, I don't know what's going to happen, but if I get a comic clip from an AF-15, all right, I'm holding that tight.
Unless there's an issue with the box, which can happen, you will get a numbered card in the box.
Okay.
So you'll get a 1 of 1, a green PMG, red PMG, a pink parallel, an orange parallel, a turquoise parallel, or I've already said red PMG. I think I've said that. You should get one of those.
I'm excited. Whatever happens, I'm excited, man.
It's gonna be a fun box. It's gonna be a fun box.
I'm pumped. It says you're qualified for a value. Oh, this is nothing. Okay.
Stop. All right, Cardboard After Dark asks, any love for the silver flashers from 95 Metal? We got the gold blasters. He's asking about silver flashers.
I love it. I think they're all great, man. That metal set is so much fun. Like, it's so...
I like all the metal stuff, yeah.
I really need to build that full master set of all the silver flashers, all the gold blasters, all the blasters.
That's a fun set. That's a fun set.
And we've been talking a lot about this in kind of our little inner circle of Marvel card people. And I've gone back. I've done a little like 15 minutes of Googling and things like that. But I'm like certain, as much as I can be in terms of what I've seen, that 1995 Marvel Metal is the first time Upper Deck ever did anything with metal. It's the first time that brand was used, the image was used, period. 95, 96 basketball, I think, has something in it. And then it's 96, 97 where you get the first metal insert PMGs. So Marvel had it first. To me, it kind of belongs to us.
That is pretty special, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it is.
All right, Manu.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're
Box
not done.
War,
Are we done already?
Oh. No. I'm asking you. Box War, winner take all?
Oh, heck no. What?
No,
that's a box war? No.
What's at stake?
What's
everything?
Oh, no, that's cool. Okay, so but I've seen these on we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Something that means something to you. Yeah. From me, we'll figure it out. But it ain't going to be winner takes all. Heck no. I want those Marvel metal things.
Marvel metal things.
Oh, man.
So, Justin, To kind of round this out, do you want to do the pack war thing with me? Because I think you and I can go through the pack war together.
Tonight, like live right now?
If you don't want to, it's cool.
I
We can do this
do.
whenever.
So why don't you set it up for everybody?
Okay, so right now, Marvel Annual was released beforehand, and now they're doing something called Pack War. I'm not a huge player in Pack War. I've done it maybe once or twice, but I'm not a super experienced person with this. But basically, Pack War is you can buy a pack, and you can pick one of your friends, and you guys can have a pack war. And whoever picks out the more rare cards or something of that nature will get a winning card free in addition to the pack. I don't know all the ins and outs, but maybe Justin and I can do it. I'm on ePack eShop now.
Okay, let me do
looking
that.
at Pack Wars. Yeah. So I'll start from the beginning. Hopefully I can find it again, and I'll share my screen. And we'll see if this works.
There it is. Connecting.
See if I can figure this out.
Oh, I've never been inside this.
It's really cool.
It's all kinds of people making comments. Somebody hit a really sick Wolverine printing plate.
Yeah, I saw that. I think I saw a Deadpool one too. So you go to collect, you go to Pack Wars. Click that, accept the cookies, it loads it.
Sketch cards in here.
Okay, see, that's what I want to see. Oh, look, Brian's in here too.
What's up, Brian?
Kel?
Yeah, Marvel cards.
Do you see me? Let me ask that.
I see you right here.
Okay.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Marvel Annual right here. See that icon there? So you guys can see it again.
How did you get there?
So I'm going to show you now because it's a little tricky.
Sorry.
I'm sure there's another way.
On my screen.
You're good. So you go here.
Ah, got it. Wait, that's not up on mine at all. Pack battle ready, friends, all. It doesn't show any packs. What is that?
I got a question for you guys.
Share my screen in a minute.
Okay, now it's up. I had to refresh. Marvel Annual purchase packs. Okay, got it. How many packs are you doing?
I'm just doing one because I don't gamble with this shit. So stuff. Whoops. Sorry.
Thank you guys.
I'm the worst. I'm so sorry. Okay.
All right, I'm buying my pack.
All right. Going back to pack.
By the way, the pack is one pack is $7.49.
Right. Okay.
Should I have bought 2 boxes?
You heard my advice. Somebody asked, is it better to buy 2 physical boxes of Spider-Man metal or 3 boxes on ePack? And that's a tough one. If you're going to keep one sealed, I would buy 2 physical boxes. If you're going to open them, I would buy 3. Well, if the price is pretty similar, meaning, $1,100 will get you 3 boxes on ePack, I would do the 3 boxes on ePack. Because you can do a lot with it once you get it on ePack.
Some of the cards on ePack you don't get physically though, right? Like ePack has a certain percentage that's digital. And if you don't want any digital cards, then you don't want ePack.
Correct.
Right. And I don't want digital cards at this moment.
All right. Going back. All right. So I bought my pack. Now I'm going back into Pack Wars. All right. So I'm there. Now what do we do?
So I don't want to block you.
Okay, don't do that.
Whoa, this is awesome you guys got going on.
Why do we keep disappearing and coming back? Okay.
So I just clicked on my pack. Whoa, that was the sound.
Oh, there's my pack. Okay. It's on. Do I do auto challenge is off?
Yes.
Battle ready.
Who's battle ready? Okay, you're battle ready.
I'm battle ready. What do we do?
Oh,
I'm gonna let you guys have a battle blast. I don't know what's happening on the screen.
I'm trying to figure it out myself. So this guy, who's probably in the chat, just challenged me and I missed him. I'm so sorry.
Oh, sketch battle number 20. Oh, so are you challenging me? Bro,
okay. Am I? Did it come up?
All kinds of people are challenging me, but I'm going to not accept. I'm going to decline.
Oh, I just
Oh,
challenged you.
okay. It's accept. Joining the game.
Okay.
Here we go.
So you click on the icon underneath the name.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
wow.
sound. Is this my pack or your pack?
My pack or your pack?
Drag cards here. Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, you're picking your best 3?
They have numbers on them, card numbers, energy projection. Oh, okay. Fascinating. I got to be quick. Got to be quicker than that, Justin. Come on, and boom. All right, I picked mine. Confirm. Dang, you had Carnage? You destroyed me with Carnage. And you destroyed me. Dude, you're... Oh,
Bro, what are you guys doing?
you were defeated. Sketch card, you know what you're doing. You sorry sucker.
Okay. Slightly, but not so much as I.
Okay, I
not
saw
too
your
bad.
record 6-4, now 7-4.
This is hella addicting. I have tried this. So basically, so I did get a card. I got the variant tier 3 of Cyclops, which is pretty cool.
Good
so
job.
we're going to return to the hobby there.
Oh, this hurt in more than one way. I am competitive.
Oh no, don't be. oh, so we can do it again.
Oh, we
I
can?
think.
Okay. All right. Who's challenging me? Sketch. Okay, I accept. Oh, I have up to 5. Okay, I got it.
Wow.
All right, let's keep going. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna
So
do it.
if you read the cards
Yeah.
on the bottom, you can read the speed, energy projection, and it tells you where to place them. So lowest card number. So what's my lowest card number is
That would have
13.
been smart.
Lowest
Justin.
energy projection is 0.
You're telling me how to beat you.
Lowest intelligence rating is 2. Hey, Captain Britain, our man Gingy.
It doesn't
Gingy's here?
Oh, in spirit.
matter. Oh, you got me on lowest card number. We tied
Oof.
there. And you beat me in. Yeah, you just have better cards.
So it is kind of like just a card thing. Hey.
All right. There's
cool.
more to come. More to come. Let's keep going.
Why doesn't Dave and Adams give you an order number?
It does. They do.
That's important.
I think you just need to
Don't
wait a
they?
minute.
Did they email you?
Oh, I didn't check. I just printed it out.
Yeah.
All right, I accepted. Hey, Manu, are you watching the chat?
Oh, yes, I am actually. Yep.
Okay.
Oh wow, I was not. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was not at the bottom of it. I'm gonna read it now.
Okay. Got it. Uh-huh.
I didn't do too good this time.
Oh, I'm gonna just have a conversation here with Rivalry. Rivalry said, "Don't underestimate the parallels." 9.9. You can redeem those for physical cards. So basically, what he's telling me is, if I were to participate in EPAC and I got the parallels on there, I can actually turn those into cards that I want physically mailed to me. I didn't realize that, so that is good to know. I appreciate that. Oh, they give you the option. Okay.
I think you got it.
I did. Whew, that was close. Finally, I got a victory. Uh-oh. Miles Morales, tier 3.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I got an
That's
actual
really
card.
great.
Okay.
That's cool.
Okay. I'll take
Are
that.
people in the are friends in the chat actually participating in this war that you guys are having here as well?
So here, you can either fight against a computer, you can fight against your friends. So whoever I'm friends with who happens to be in the chat as well, if they're here and they have cards, I can play them. So Jason PLO has something, so I can click there and challenge him.
Somebody
Beachhead is here, but
Beachhead got a printing plate of Spider-Man, by the way.
yeah, I'm not surprised. Beachhead gets really good stuff.
Are you going to challenge me, Norn?
Yes. This is really addicting.
Yes, it is. I'm sorry, everybody.
Really
I take full responsibility for showing you this.
This is not good.
No.
Oh, I got iBoy. Yikes.
Hey, well, he does have eye appeal.
I do have an email from Dave and Adams.
I'm so mad you made that joke.
Well, we thought of that joke while we were in Dallas.
Oh, nice.
Lowest speed. Gosh, everybody's fast. Lowest strength. Everybody's strong. Oh, I'm definitely losing.
Oh, I messed up on this.
He said, it's like you guys are playing war. Like I put down a 6, I've got a 7. That's what I feel like is happening here.
That's kind of what it is in a way.
Come on, beat boy. Dang it. You got me. Return to lobby defeated.
The following has been added to your collection. Pack War
What'd you get?
Victor. I don't know. It looks like a.
Everybody keeps challenging me. I just want to be challenged by Sketchcard.
I got a pack of 2021 Spider-Man metal. I mean, I got a box. I got a box of it.
You killed it, by the way.
Who? You guys? Oh.
No, you.
So, chat, what are you guys doing? Because these two are playing whatever they're doing over here.
Sorry, we're gonna finish.
I'm over this chat. You guys keep me entertained, please.
So sorry. I'm so sorry.
All right, highest energy. And by the way, chat, this is not normal e-pack. Okay, so just a heads up.
This isn't e-pack at all. Oh, it is e-pack.
It is, but this is a very unique form of e-pack. Highest fighting. Oh, yeah, I got you on that one.
I'm gonna go bring some boxes, guys. I'll be back in a second. I have some stuff I want to show you. I'll be back.
Okay. Oh man, this is good. If you beat me, it's not.
That's
How
awesome.
did you get energy projection 6 too?
Cool.
Both got 7 fighting?
Yep.
Oh, I got you on strength. Whew. That was close.
Nice. What'd you get?
The following has been added to your collection. You got a Nova Pack War Victory card.
Oh, I got one of those too. That's cool. It wasn't a Nova though. It was somebody else. All right, I think that's it. I'm out.
You're out. I'm out.
No.
I'm out too. I now have a win-loss record of 2 and 3.
I just have a question for you guys. This isn't. I know this is not a big box or anything. I don't know what is this box. This box is ugly to me. Like the packaging is ugly. Which box is this?
Why would you say that's ugly?
Because this is a good looking. No. This is a good looking box. That's a good looking box.
Saying, but it's not ugly.
Both of those are beautiful. Are you kidding?
What series is this? I'm just confused. Like it doesn't have a year on it. It doesn't say anything on it. It just says Clear Spider-Man.
That's going to be 1995, I believe.
97 it says on the back.
Do you remember the Venom where his face is sideways? He's like, but it's like a sharp chin, really sharp chin that come out of that pack. They come out of that.
The chrome one? The chrome one?
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Of course I know that. I love that whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, do the golden webs come out of this?
Yes.
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 The Juice Goes Spidey Golden Web where he's coming at you.
But look how great that box is.
That's just classic stuff, man.
That's awesome, dude. Damn, that's cool.
Okay, so this isn't some rare special thing. I didn't know what it was. It's just
no, it's a good box. Okay. And there may be some of those cards I think may turn a little green on you in there if you're not careful.
Yeah, just gotta keep them out of light.
Mm-hmm.
Don't open it. What's wrong with you people? Can't take you guys anywhere.
Why wouldn't you open it? Okay. There may be open.
Sure.
I think I do have a few of them, so I might open it.
I'm having an impact.
That's exciting.
You're basically throwing away money. Just so you know.
Look at this. 40. It has. Oh no, it doesn't tell you how many packs and stuff it has. It doesn't tell you anything. It just tells you this. No, yeah, it just tells you the set composition. So, what else is on the agenda this evening?
Sealed box. They're saying the sealed box of that is $500, and
that box that I just showed was $500.
And he's saying 97 Flair International.
That is correct. See, because on the back it says 1997. This is why I don't know what this is. And on the logo here, on the printing, it does say international. It says Fleer Skybox International.
Give me a second.
Yeah, hold on one second. I think I know what that is, but give me a minute. There, make sure.
It doesn't look like the other boxes that I've seen from this set.
Here it is. This is a mass marketed international variation with card art taken from 95. Boxes and packs were distributed outside of the US by Panini. It is 36 packs of 5 cards per pack. You would get a full common set. You get almost 3.6 per box full common set if you had a perfect correlation of cards. And
very cool.
Yeah, I think I would definitely keep that sealed and not open it.
Okay.
Not
Yeah, because you're not. It's
Yeah.
more special as a box than it is as a set.
Correct.
I hear you. Okay, cool. That's good to know. I appreciate it. I'm glad I brought it out. I've always been confused by it because it looked well, you saw my initial reaction. I was like, what is this rejected box? Like, which one is this, right?
I see what you're saying, because it doesn't have. He's saying the box is as ultra without the ultra.
Yeah. Okay.
And we were all thinking it was 95 Flair Ultra, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. I'm glad I brought that.
And it has no inserts. Yeah. Man, we got a real expert. That's why I call it the Marvel Collective.
Together, it is the Marvel Collective. Yeah.
Together we're the we're the Marvel Collective. Not
together we know things.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Rivalry we did as we actually led the show with discussing the new trailer. And yeah, I'm excited about it. Really am. Just not sure if it's going to be over the top funny the whole time, or will it have a seriousness to it. I think it will, but
I hope so.
All right. Well, guys,
I don't want to go.
I know. I don't want to either. The chat has been lively. You guys have been super awesome tonight.
Super awesome, man.
You've been awesome. Manu, you've been awesome. And 2 hours go by so fast.
So fast.
And we have to wait till next Tuesday. So, Norton, any content this week you're dropping?
Yes, I should be having a video this week. I'm waiting for probably Thursday. Maybe I'll shoot it tomorrow. But yeah, so it'll come out before Friday. So I have content before Kenobi. I don't want to brag, but you know.
Oh man, excited for Kenobi. Manu, any content?
Just and on Instagram, I'm going to be sharing whatever news coming in from CGC, whatever Raws I've purchased lately, whatever little projects that I'm into. I'm going to be just going through that journey with whomever wants to participate and be a part of it. Like, please come meet me on Instagram. I'll tell you what's happening really quickly. There's a Wizard that we recently graded. One of the most beautiful copies of Wizard 1 that I had, I sent to my presser. We took good care of it, and it had a real shot at a 9.8. And I got the grades posted a few days ago as a 9.6. And the grader notes say that all 4 corners break color. And the interesting thing about that is there's 6. Well, it said all corners break color, right? Mm-hmm. So that's 2 spine side corners, 2 page side corners on the front, and 2 page side corners on the back. They're telling me all 6 corners break colors. Well, we have pictures from before the book went out, after the book was pressed, and I put those pictures up on my story. Clearly, the page side corners are just, they're sharp. So I'm like, what kind of grader's notes are this? And then the grader's notes said light bend at the top. But anyway, it gave it a 9.6. Now, most everyone would accept that 9.6 because at a 9.6, we recently had 2 sales of $1,300 on that book. And that's the first time 9.6s have ever sold in a recorded way. Like a few years ago, a 9.6 in that book would have sold for $100, you know? So this is a very exciting time for this magazine, for the nostalgia to come to life. And it's one of my favorite things ever. And I was really, really hoping to grade out a 9.8. Now, I do have a 9.8 in my collection, but I didn't grade that 9.8 out myself. That is a very different book, a very special book, but I wanted to grade out my own 9.8 with the blue label. So when that book comes back, it's going to be in my hand probably, hopefully by Friday, it will be in my hand. I'm going to be cracking it open and we're going to send it in again. We're not going to send it in its CGC case so they know that this is one they gave a 9.6
Yeah.
to. No, we're sending it to them like a fresh book. We're going to press it again, send it again, and hopefully we get a friendlier grader, because that thing is a 9.8. And in terms of, I'm not going to sell it if it's a 9.8, but in terms of value, just to have that open discussion, we don't know, but it's over $3,000. We don't know what it is. Like, if I was going to put it on eBay, I'd put it up for, $6,000 a best offer, just to see what would happen. Because it makes no sense to put it up for $2,000. It's obviously a $2,000 book. 9.6s, they're like 17 on the census, and they're selling for $1,300. 9.8s, there are 4 signed ones, and I own one of them. And there are 2 blue labels, and there's only 6. And in the last however many months I've been watching it, or a year and a half I've been watching it, none have been added. So they're really guarding this book. So if I do manage to get that 9.8, I'm probably not going to sell it, but I would imagine it's worth somewhere between $3,000 and $6,000. And if you guys want to follow along with that, or see what happens with that, or some of these other books, then just hit me up on my Instagram. We'll always talk. Like, this was a 9.6. This was a raw that turned into a 9.6, and now it's a 9.8. That's the kind of things that I do. That's the kind of stuff that I love. And I always want to have conversations about it. So hit me up on Instagram. Be my friend, folks. I love you all. And let's talk books.
How about
and cards.
How about when you crack it, you go live and let's watch on Instagram?
So so when I say I'm going to crack it, I meant my presser's going to crack.
Okay.
But
Or how about when you open the package and let's take a look at it?
I'm down. I'm so down. I will keep that beautiful registered CGC box. We'll go live. We will open it. I'll do a top-down camera.
Yep.
We'll see what this 9.6 thing is. Maybe they damaged the book. Hopefully they didn't. But what if it comes out and it's got damage on it that it didn't get sent to them with? Hopefully that's not the case. But if it is, we're going to see it live. I like that idea.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Cool.
I plan to drop the second part 2 of the Dallas card show videos. Keep an eye out for that. Then I have one little fun video I've kind of had in the hopper that I'm going to put out. And then Saturday morning, if everything goes as planned, we'll have the Saturday morning Marvel card show. And I got 4, I think are they called Japanese boxes? The trading card games, not White Swords, although I do have some White Swords boxes. But it's some of the other releases. I got them from the card show. We'll open those up and kind of discover what all that is together. I do know that it has pretty incredible art in it. So that's really what I want to see most of all.
That's awesome.
That'll be
Well,
Saturday.
Hey, we bought some
guys.
stuff
Love
today
this.
on this stream. We bought Spidey, Grateful Dead backstage passes, cards.
Yep.
There was an invisible Superman card everyone learned about.
Sure it is. All right, guys. I love you all. Thank you for watching. As always,
Thank you so much.
I hope you have
a marvelous.
No, go run with the Manu. It's you.
I hope you have a marvelous day. Thank you, everyone.
Peace.
Later, everybody.